What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Vape Coach, and we are back again in your life. What is up to everybody watching around the world? So good to see each and every one of you for the second time today for most of you guys. What's up to everybody? And thank you guys all so much for tuning in on this beautiful 4th of July. We decided to go down under to Australia, New Zealand, and the Pacific. Guys, what is up? And all I gotta say is we've got ourselves a banger top 6 bracket, guys. And now let's get to it. Kia's gonna be taking on Bloki, and then it's Demigim taking on El Poet, Fuzzy Muddy, and Boof waiting in the wings. Let's do the damn thing. And I have to give a special shout out to our GOAT Banning for coming through with 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. And without further ado, let's get to the first match. Kia D Law taking on Bloki. This one is going down like 4 flat tires. Let's go and let's roll. Match number 1 starts now. Gentlemen, go on AFK. Let's start your engines and let's get this party started. Vapes Fight Night, Oceania, Part 5 starts now. Guys, let's go! And the players are here. We are ready for it, though. And now Kia and Bloki, you guys are all clear to go on AFK. Show us how it's done. And Banning, if you're watching in the audience, thank you again, man, for absolutely spoiling the stream. And now we've got to give you your money's worth. We've got to do this damn thing. And now it looks like the players are ready to go. Kia, I see them chomping at the bit. And now it is all eyes on Bloki. What's up, by the way, Banning? Y2J, I see you. Val in the chat. Sweet Cybot Shutter, and so many more. Let's go!
Reptile.
And let's do the damn thing. By the way, yes, this is part 5 of our Oceania qualifier series. This includes Australia, New Zealand, and the Pacific. And guys, we have already raised $310 for that season finale. It's gonna be an absolute banger. And now Kia gonna be coming out with the locator. No co-commentary for me. It is all eyes on these players. Let's go!
Round 1. Fight.
And let's do the damn thing, though. Let's see. Kia, by the way, has come in as the #1 seed on quite a few occasions, but now we're going to see how they do it down under. Kia coming out, Omega sweating the Reptile out of Bloki. This is not a throwaway pick. He is absolutely an Omega sweat. What's going on, by the way, Stas? I see you in the chat. Shout out to Jiu-Jitsu Water, and we're starting off with a little bit of Brocada. Kia going in. Is today the day that they qualify? Overhead pressure, stand 3, though. That's going to be a full combo coming from Big Bloki. He said, how many qualifiers is Y2J? It's going to be a total of 8. We're on number 5 right now. We did a bit of a mid-season finale, and we are jumping right back into it, and so is Kia. And what's up to that YouTube side? I see Talismento, the Demon Lobby, Action Jackson in the chat, and so many more. We are going all kinds of crazy, and Kia starting to tee off. And Kia, a one-man wrecking crew. You can see it right here and right now. Kia trying to pepper this, man. The overhead going to be no good. Good grab, though. I like the stagger into. That's pretty impressive stuff. What's up, by the way? Big Pax on Pax. Got caught with his hand in the cookie jar, and I appreciate that, Big Pax. Pax, one of our most recent qualifiers, I believe, in episode 3. And yes, this is going to be Kia absolutely starting to pull away, and Kia going to be taking the lead. And if you've never heard of any of the players here, I've got to let you know you are in for a treat. These Aussies go absolutely crazy, and they are absolutely going to be swinging for the fences. And if you're on that YouTube side, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. He says it's going down like 4 flat tires. I see you, Pax. Oh, Jesus. Kia right now putting belt to ass, putting a bit of boot to ass. 1-1. Okay. Trying to get all that stagger pressure, though. Bloki's got to find a way to this corner. Kia coming through with a Mallard duck, perhaps even a diver duck. Okay. Oh, Jesus. A little bit of a trade. They're going to favor Kia with the life lead. Bloki's got to find a way out of this corner, though. The Sonya not paying off. Not just yet. Nice. Kia right now is starting to put belt to ass again, and Bloki's got to get out of here. Nice. And now this is just going to be the beginning of the end. Kia on the verge, and Kia looking like they're going to be putting this one away. That is going to be some Chippopotamus. Is he still not dead? He's only mostly dead. Bloki, what do you got for us with a double stand 3? All right, Bloki, he's going to have to be perfect. One armored move coming from Kia should be enough to do it. Throws up on himself. Reminds me of every Friday night, and that is going to do it. That is going to be Kia taking a 1-0 lead just like that. By the way, this is going to be a somewhat short event, just to let you guys know. Bloki is going to have to answer back. Let's go take a look at that replay. Let's go. And what's going on? Young Milo says the Twitch link is not the right link on Discord. People forget, man. My apologies. Slaps Booty, welcome back to the chat, dude. It's been a little while since we've seen you. Either way, guys, once again, though, it is a great time to be a fan of MK1. The Aussies are going crazy, and so are we. Either way, 1-0 going to be the score coming out of Kia. Let's send it back your way. Let's do the damn thing. And Fern, this is not our typical hours, just to let you know, so we might not have as much odds, or mods, I should say, to help run this thing.
Reptile.
And by the way, Tiger Paws, I see you in the chat saying, Vape got me watching MK1 at 3 a.m. You better believe it. What's up, by the way, to today's champion, Ragnock, I see you. Ragnock, I'm addicted, man. Now I gotta see that. I have to see that, that Omni-Man and that Lee May. I demand it, of course. And we are going all kinds of crazy though. Close to 100 viewers through both platforms. And yeah, this is not our usual streaming hours, but I gotta say, thank you to all who are tuning in, and thank you to all who are watching around the world. By the way, Banning put 5 subs up, so we should put 5 subs up as well. Let me find it. Where's my 5 subs machine that Banning has gracefully put up for us? There it is right here. And these two going at it. Shutter, I see you in the chat. Thank you so much for helping run this tournament. Well, I was able to take a shower and do some adulting. The Prodigy says, thanks for hosting for us Aussies. Of course, Prodigy. Thank you so much for being here. All right, Kia once again coming through with the frosted tip on the Takeda side. Down 1. All right, Blokey trying to go with the staggers. Here comes the Darius. Nice pick. Overhead. And Kia just now is going to be seeing through his intentions and his intestines. And I like to see it coming from Kia. Kia rocking this man's world. Blokey's got it guessed right. There's another stagger pressure. Kia getting chopped over with the overhead. What's up, sweet Cybot? Hopefully the streams are treating you well. Good grab, Darius, with a nice timed hip toss coming out left, moving towards my right. And Milo, what's up, my man? Great to have you back up in the chat. And now the pressure really starting to heat up, though. Blokey has a chance here. Can he find the mix? Kia's got to break, and he will break. Yes, sir. Dean Kane, sir. And now he's going to spin the fatal blow. This should be a solid amount of chip, though, starting to come at this man. And he's going to absolutely crack him like that. And that is Kia taking a devastating lead just like that. By the way, guys, this is our second stream of the day. It is now 8:40 in the PMs here in California. I'm sure it's much later where you are. Malmers, what's up, my goat? Malmers, I'm sure it's pretty early where you're at. Hopefully the tequila was treating you well. And now this Takeda gonna be treating us well as he continues to move northbound on the I-10 freeway. 1-1. Still trying to connect with something is going to be Blokey. If you guys are wondering, who are these guys? These guys are going to be Australia's finest, the OCE region's best, and you can see it right here. Kia continuing to tee off and continuing to pour it on. Okay. So I don't think I've ever seen Blokey play before, but everyone knows Kia's a top tier. Kia's amazing. Kia has been the #1 seed 3 times in these events. Is today the day they finally punch that ticket? The winner of this going to winners finals. Kia with a bit of a whippopotamus kind of shadow boxing here at distance. Goes poke special. Darius, though, not going to be getting you any sort of mix under the sun. Blokey looking for something, but Kia just seems to have the magic touch. And this should be the beginning of the end. And Kia, 1 hit away. And Kia up and coming, and that is guaranteed as guaranteed gets. And Kia with a 2-0 lead, absolutely blasting his way through this reptile. Blokey, if he's going to be getting something going, it's got to be now. He cannot take no for an answer, Chad. On to the replay. Let's go. And this is going to be a banger of an event. If you're just tuning in, this is match #1. We have about 7 of them or 8 planned for you today. Be sure to stick around for some of OCE's best. And now let's get you back to that action. Let's get it. All right, we are only heating up from here. And by the way, Jiu-Jitsu Otter saying these matches about to be hype. Oh, absolutely, man. We're going down under. That's how much we love 4th of July. And Blokey coming out with the lowdown, a little bit of pressure. Let's get it.
Sector, Dark Cotton Colony.
The world sounds so desolate.
Its hardships.
And let's get this party started. Shout outs to the OCE region. Shout outs to Nikki Mobile for helping me put this together.
Round 1, fight.
And let's do the damn thing. Kia, it's going to be taking on Big Blokey. Down 1. And an overhead, though, going to be lifting that one up with the high riser. And Conan, a character who can do a tremendous chunk of change. And by the way, Prodigy saying Blokey is really good. I have no doubts about it. OCE is a bit of a sweat. What's up, by the way, Narv? Good morning to you. Thank you so much for tuning in. And now this lowdown starting to go kind of off, starting to go full double pits to chesty. And I appreciate the effort we are seeing out of young Blokey. That's going to be a huge punish, and here comes Blokey. This should be one of his first rounds in quite some time, and there's going to be nobody stopping the Arnold train here. That is all Blokey getting it done.
Round 2, fight.
And OCE, a region full of sweats, you better believe it. And we've got 3 qualifiers after today. Oof in the chat, what's up? He says Blokey is a goat. I have no doubts about that. The Dakota Switch putting some work in. It's looking like it's swing batter. Clapgasm, another name we haven't seen in quite some time. Shout outs to you and that smoke. So I can sense your lamination. What does that even mean? People forget, man. Ice pressure still gonna be mounting, and it looks like Kia's starting to do a little bit better here. Gonna go for the up block. No, not gonna find his mark. Good grab on that. Gonna be up block damage. Yes, sir. Double low. So I still haven't slept. Narv, you're an absolute never mind. We appreciate that, Narv. Coffee. Make friends with it. Good. There's a situation where Blokey can absolutely take this. We're gonna find out if this is that. And I see 100 people overall in the chat with us. What's up to everybody around the world, whether it's late at night or early in the morning? I see so many OCE qualifiers. Vale in the chat. What's up, my goat? And what do we do from here? There's going to be a big grab. Does he spend the meter? Not quite. And Milo, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. This is not gonna hit. And now what do you do here if you're Bloki? You gotta guess right. Jack's on the board again. That's some guaranteed ground and pound, and Bloki's on the verge. I don't think this is gonna be a sweep. Overhead slice, and that is gonna do it. That is gonna be Bloki on the board with some Conan pressure. 2-1 getting to be officially the score. These guys are swinging for the fences, man. I gotta say, if you've never seen people from the OCE region play, you are now getting a fresh taste of that. These guys are popping off, but only one of these two can move on to winners finals. Keep in mind, Kia has a deadly rating. I'm curious to see if we get to see it. And let's keep this party started, though. Let's keep this action flowing, and let's go. He said, Bloki with Conan looking like a new man? Absolutely. And that's the new fresh coat of paint we are putting on here. Action Jackson saying the fireworks are going crazy. We have not gotten that far here in my state, here in California. He said, Kia has allowed... Oh, that's right, people. It's the hat character. You know what I'm saying, Nikki?
No one can know.
He said, you end up getting South Park? What are we talking about? What's up, horse? 2-1 gonna be your official score. We have about 7 more matches after this. By the way, I do need Demigimp and El Poet to make sure you guys are locked and loaded. So does number 1 seed mean the runner-up from last tournament or the best player? I have no idea, Wake Up. I'm just saying that whoever qualifies top 1 today gets that magical spot. Another low coming from Kia. Kia trying to blast you to smithereens right here and right now. And now getting some more damage to go with that. Switching to the Jax cameo, by the way. People forget, man. Getting caught with your hand in the cookie jar is going to be Bloki again, and this is a bit of one-way traffic we are seeing. Reels him all the way the hell in, now marching to the right side of the screen. Down 1 to interrupt with those shenanigans. Slice and dice. Now taking some big chops. That is going to be Bloki. No pressure coming from him. And Kia says, you know what? Let's fire away. Let's fire right back. Bloki, it's a long way back. Another overhead slice. Not quite going to find its mark. Hey. Overhead. And we are kind of shadow boxing our both players, but finally finds his mark and snipes him right out of the sky. What's up, by the way, Big Mustard? Mudstars. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Captain Ramirez, what's up, my goat? Hey. And now this is going to be Kia on set point, and they are ready to absolutely cement plant you on the ground. Good. And Kia looking dastardly, looking like he's going to be doing the Lord's work. Overhead coming from the Jax. Does not spend the meter on any and all of that. We're throwing this one all the way overhead. Kia on the verge. Can he close this one out? Overhead into the low. Get some more slices out of the competition. 1-1, and you can see it. Bloki desperately trying to take his turn back. Kia not allowing it. Good. And if you are just joining us, by the way, a sweaty pickup coming from Kia. And Kia looking to drop bombs. Absolutely, and this should be the beginning of the end. Bloki uses his last bit of meter. And this is gonna do it, chat. Wait! One more, but he's on chip territory. There's a nice up block. It would take a sizable comeback. You gotta be very careful how you use that Jaxophone. And a little bit of the whirly bird. You gotta be careful. You gotta jump. Wait a minute. He can do this. There's Jax again, but it is gonna be no good. That is gonna be all Kia taking a 3-1 score, getting it done. And like everybody, with our new tradition here at stream, we've got to bring out the chicken. Lo Siento coming for... Oh, wait, wrong chicken. Wrong chicken. Where's the right chicken? There it is.
Wilson! Lo siento!
That is going to be a 3-1 score. Your first match is going to be all under wraps. It's going to be Kia moving on to winners finals. So, Chad, if you're interested in these next matches, though, I got to say, we've got a smorgasbord of OCE talent coming your way. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. So, let's get you back to the bracket. With that result, it will be Kia, the #1 seed, continuing to move on in the bracket. But we've got so much more talent coming your way. Coming up next is going to be Demigimp taking on El Poet. This should be Baraka, in my opinion, taking on Omni-Man. If I'm wrong about that, it is going to be a common affair here. It is going to drop Bloki down to the lower side of losers quarterfinals matches, but you will be seeing him very, very soon. You'll be seeing him in 2 matches, if I'm being completely honest. It's a big if, of course, Chad. Coming up next, Demigimp versus El Poet. Invites are already out. Let's do the damn thing. Let's go! And thank you so much to everybody who is tuning in from around the world. I really appreciate you guys spending your time with us. And I gotta say, the Twitch side's going crazy, the YouTube side's going crazy, and we are all one big happy Vape family here for the OCE region. Shout out to Smorgasbord. It's important. People forget, by though. This will be your next winner semifinal. Demigimp and El Poet, 2 perennial top 8 contenders in these brackets. You gentlemen are clear to start your engines. Let's go on AFK and let's show how it's done. Demigimp, by the way, a ferocious Baraka to say the least. El Poito, a very sweaty Omni-Man. We saw plenty of that earlier today when it came to... What the hell am I trying to say? People forget, man. Words are hard. When it came to Ragnarok, however, we're going to see how El Poito's going to be looking and how El Poito's going to be cooking. Let's do it, Chad. Let's go! And remember, all these matches are first to 3. If you're new to Mortal Kombat 1 competition, that is going to be a best of 5 series in every single match. Words are hard, Pax. You understand, of course. You're a connoisseur of hard words. And we see the Reiko coming out of Demigimp. I will say this is very surprising. Let's see how this one is going to go. And yo, Ruben Chin saying, Vape, why is it so hot? Let's go! And yo, what's up, Daywalk? I see the chat. Luke Bayan, how you been? And yo, Mudstars, I see you still kicking it with us. And a big start coming from Demigimp, though, the Reiko piece, in my opinion, the best character in Mortal Kombat 1, especially when you pair him with the Tremor, though. Belly bump coming out, and it's going to be all Demigimp coming in. Beautiful jumping and suplexes on his dome nugget. 9 out of 10 doctors are not going to recommend that. Luckily, we happen to be the 10th, and now we're going northbound on the I-10 freeway. Absolutely blasting in the smithereens is going to be El Poit. It's a long way back, though. That health bar is already depleted. Hey? And I see 100 total people watching between both platforms. I know it's far from our usual streaming hours, but you know what? People forget, man. These could be our new ones. Let's go! And Demigimp still trying to poke and prod at this man. You don't want to zone with Omni-Man for too long. Yo, what's going on, Fluid? Hey, watch the reels now. Watch the reels. Have I sent you any? This should be the beginning of the end. You see El Poit not even breaking away. Slams him right on his dome piece, and that is absolutely going to be the round. Demigimp looking strong.
Round 2. Fight.
Low's coming out. El Poit, what's the move from here? Tries to go for the overhead. Does Movado to go with it. That's right. El Poit was a very unusual variation, a very old school variation. Forward 1-2, gonna be busting this man up. Movado coming through with the slingshot. You say, yeah, you watch my reels. I got you, Fluid. I got you. Ooh, a big whiffopotamus. And now we are taking this one all center stage. This is going to be El Poit taking the lead. El Poit absolutely blasting this man to smithereens. Drops him on his dome piece yet again. Forward 3 going to be going at it. Trying to get some plus frames there on the side of El Poit. Forward 3 into the stars, into the riser. It's a long way back for Demigimp. Can he bring this back? And he's going to spin the fatal. This is not going to hit, except for it's not going to hit. El Poit going to take a very comfortable second round just like that.
I'll show you power.
These guys are going all kinds of crazy. And by the way, yes, this stream is live right now. This is not pre-recorded at the time of recording, at the time that you are watching it right now, unless you're watching later, of course. These are some of OCE's finest top 6 players. Demigimp, though, trying to do things the easy way. We're breaking away from any and all of that, though. Ninja Star's coming in, and it's going to be El Poit going out. And these two testing each other's neutral. Cannot afford to get hit by too many of those stars. They absolutely hit like a Mack truck, and so do these DDTs. Into the stratosphere coming from Demigimp. Demigimp got him into the red zone. El Poit, though, he goes for the Viltrumite. We're not standing for it, though. 1-1. There's going to be us going for the Viltrumite stance up to the stratosphere. And the high heavens technology coming out of El Poit. He's going to have to be perfect. Can he do it? Let's see if he can find the mix. Jump in, come and goes for the duck, and that's going to be the game. And look at this. Do we see the brutality? We got to see the brutality. Slams him down, and that's going to do it.
Even as a corpse, you're disappointed.
And that's going to be all Demigimp on a 1-0 score. And Buster, that's a name we do not get to see very often. How you been? When do we get to see more of that Gearus back on our stream? Chat onto the replay. Let's go. And we are sweating all over the place here, chat. You better believe it. And still, some of the best matches yet to come. Keep in mind, the winner of this will be playing Kia in the winners finals, chat. But we're a long ways from that. We've got to keep the action flowing here. By the way, coming up next will be Fuzzy Muddy taking on Blokey. Make sure those invites are locked and loaded, though, and let's go. By the way, if anybody does want to donate to the OCE prize pool, look no further than right here, where it's never mandatory, but always appreciated. Every single dime this season goes directly to the players. Thank you guys again so much for supporting. Already $310 on the board. Thank you guys again so much for allowing this. Let's get you to that next match. 1-0 score on the side of Demigimp. And we're going to find out if El Poit can bring this one back, or are we going to be staring at a 2-0 scenario? We're here in the flesh pits. I think in the background looks like my ex. I'll be sure to call her right after the stream. Slaps booty going crazy, and so is going to be El Poit. And I see that number on YouTube continuing to climb, just like the old blood pressure. And Menarv, yeah, I want all the money that's inside your pockets. This is a robbery. EDT, no tremor going to be activated. And we're just worried about playing the spacing game. El Poit's got to get active here. Forward 1-2, and that is us blasting you into the stratosphere. Slams him on your dome piece. There's gonna be Trevor, but it whiffs. 1-2 again into the people's knee, and El Poet is in some big boy trouble. Demigimp is going off. Gotta find your way in, but it's not gonna happen. Not here and not now. Demigimp continuing to pull away.
Fight.
Over 120 in attendance. I see you guys watching around the world, and I gotta say, thank you so much for not just supporting the stream, but supporting the entire OCE region. And now El Poet doing a lot better than he did Blake, and that armor absolutely diabolical. And El Poet going tit for tat with this one. Absolutely devastating damage. And if you're Demigimp, you gotta block here. You gotta start respecting this man's pressure. Forward 3 coming out, and another blow up. This should be the round. And Demo, what's up, my goat? You're just in time, and that is gonna be a clean round number 2 coming from El Poet just like that.
Fight.
However, this is gonna be far from over here. Beautiful punish, I will say, on the Viltrumite Express. So the ducking on -6, people forget, man, ducking is important. Ooh, try to wind up for that, but it's gonna be Demigimp, who is not standing for that whatsoever. Continuing to blast this man to smithereens, takes him center stage, another big sweep, and we do not want to challenge the big pokes of Reiko. Blows on their way. Duckopotamus, the overhead, not quite gonna find his mark. El Poito, ooh, that could have been some juicy damage. And if you're just tuning into the YouTube side, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn that notification bell on. We appreciate you coming through every single time you guys are able to make it. If you're on that Twitch side, continue to vibe with us. And Storm Raid say, hi, Vape, how are you doing? I'm having an amazing day. There's the Viltrumite stats! Oh, Jesus, and this is gonna be some devastating damage. The shock trap not quite gonna be active. Good grab, takes him into the red zone, does El Poet. This can be him making a sizable comeback here, chat. And if you are just tuning in, this is our second winner's semifinal match of the night, our second match overall. And now you can see a Demigimp trying to zone this man out, comes in hot! I had to comfort my pupper during the fireworks. Yeah, man, be careful. Make sure you guys lock your dogs up, man. It's going to be a crazy night, especially on the NA side of things. Stay safe out there. And that is it. Demigimp with a 2-0 lead. Do we see the fatal? He's staring at it right in his fascicles. 2-0 going to be your score on the side of Demigimp.
Reiko wins.
Shutter, people forget, man. Sometimes it happens like that. Sometimes it be like that. All right, let's continue to take this one center stage, and let's continue to send this one your way. Thank you guys all so much for tuning in. Put a 1 in the chat, by the way, if you were here from the first stream and now you're here now. And look at Slaps Booty with a 9. I see you in the chat, man. By the way, Slaps Booty, are you Booty Buzz, man? Because we do have somebody that donates from time to time. I always wonder if it's you. Demo says, I'm here no matter what, man, until they shut the servers off. And now we do see a bit of a switch of the tier list. We're rising up the ranks. Ferd, of course, man. You're a staple in this community. Much love. By the way, El Poet and Muddy, make sure you guys do get those invites locked and loaded. You could be up next. And all right, let's see how the Broke Lander's going to be looking. Coming out with that optimal Farah choice. However, Demigimp, though, just looks completely ready to rock. Stand 1, getting more plus frames. However, it will be El Poet finally getting out of that corner, but gets right back in the corner, except for no. Gets taken out of the corner. Labgasm, what's going on? Definitely hope to see you on the next qualifier. 1-2, cracks the neck, and there's a big overhead to go with it. Absolutely diabolical damage. Now El Poet starting to take this man. What he does from here, plus frames, he challenges him, because why the hell wouldn't you? Continuing to press away. These two surely have played each other a lot, but it's all Demigimp. This pressure really starting to add up here. Chad! Overhead, and that is going to be a good uplock, and that is going to be more than enough to do it. Demigimp sitting on set point. Our winner's semifinal going to end right here and right now. Let's go! And shout out to all 70 on the Twitch side. Shout out to all 60 on the YouTube side. If my math is correct, it's about 500 viewers in the building. By the way, Homelander was such a good character in this game, they gave him his own spin-off show in the form of The Boys. MK1 really do be making career, and I like that sort of thing, Chad. Fireballs? I'm sorry, the Shuriken's coming out. Where's Blackout, man? He just says we did not get to see enough Reiko. There's a Reiko right here. Stars again coming out. You cannot afford to get hit by too many of those. There's a nice forward 4. The low not quite going to find its mark. He did not believe in the conversion. Goes for the big boot. Down 1 coming in, and it will be Demigimp coming out. Goes for the parry. Gonna blast him. And he's gonna rip that fatal blow. I see no reason not to, and this should be a sizable life lead. Will not be enough, though, to ultimately take it. Bring out the kitty cat. Where is the kitty cat? He is live on that bad boy. Yes, sir. Good. He's got to guess right, and he does guess right, but he doesn't follow up with it. Oh, no, is the tremor load? Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's dead, chat, and that is going to be it. A 3-0 score on the side of Demigim, just like that. And that is going to be one way to get ahead. Demigim going all the way to winners finals just like that. And we got to bring out the chicken, of course, though. It's no secret, though. Bring him out.
¡Lo siento! ¡Lo siento, Wilson!
And if you're a fan of that gameplay, do not go anywhere, guys. Once again, we are rolling these matches right out, so it is already time for losers quarterfinals just like that. Let me show you exactly how this bracket is looking. I see these numbers continuing to rise on the Twitch and YouTube side, very similar to my blood pressure. Let's see how this is going down. So it will be Demigim moving on to take on Kia. That'll happen in just a little while, but dropping down to the lower side of things is going to be El Poito. We're gonna see how ultimately how his run is gonna end up. Chat, let's do the damn thing. Let's get you sent to our next match, where it will be Blokey coming back, taking on Fuzzy Muzzy, who we have not seen on stream in quite some time. The winner of this gonna be going to losers semifinals. Let's get it. And we're already here, Chad. Yeah, we take no breaks on this train. Happy 4th of July to everybody in North America, and happy, what is today? Sunday, for basically everybody else around the world. Muddy, you are clear to go on AFK. Show us how it's done. And the same goes for Blokey. Let's get this one going and let's make this hot. All right, gentlemen, you are clear to start your engines. Show us exactly what's going down. Fuzzy Muddy, I've not seen him in quite some time. He's already coming out with that Havoc piece. Do we see Blokey come out again with that Conan? Yes, we do. Let's get it.
Striker.
We are rocking and we are rolling. Once again, guys, thank you so much for the support. Our second stream in one day. At the same time, I love nothing more than hang out with those down under. We are ready for it, though. Vape's Fight Night OCEU continues now. And by the way, people forget, man, this is going to be losers or quarterfinals.
Fight.
Let's do the damn thing, though, and let's see who ultimately is going to be going to those losers semifinals. We're running this entire top 6 bracket for your viewing pleasure right now. Thank you so much to whoever's handling those predictions. Loki going off right now, taking it to Fuzzy Muddy. People forget, man. Nice low. Ooh, goes for the grab, though. You're getting punished. No, you're not. Someone get the armor counter ready for Muddy. Oh, man, we're going to see it. How many helping hands are we going to see? That is the question of the night, and it is all Blokey coming out with some barbarian pressure. And I like that sort of thing, Chad. Winds up for it. Swing, batter. That one pressure. There's a nice scoop. This is doable for Fuzzy Muddy. Sorry, words are hard. Nice. There's the big kick. Not quite going to find his mark, but the overhead sure as hell is. Got to break away from that, says Blokey. So what about a roll into gunshots? Oh, you guys know the lore on this player that I do not, but this should be more than enough to clean it up. Swings one out of left field, and that is Blokey. Now looking good on the Conan.
I will write you a deadly song.
Round 2.
Shout outs to well over 140 watching around the world. Thank you guys again so much for the support. We've already had 4 qualifiers. This one will be number 5, and we're going at a breakneck speed. We're not slowing down whatsoever in between these matches. Beautiful down, too. Not going to get much out of that, though. And nice, so slice and dice coming in, though, and this is going to be some of OCE's finest. Actually, no, he's going to be missing on that. No flawless block. That's the only way you can punish it, though. The 4-3 coming out. And Mitsuki, what's up? Nice. Blood Ball's coming in, and so is the overhead pressure. Muddy's starting to wake up in front of our very eyes. And this should be basically guaranteed. Going to be very hard to come back from that. And that is going to be a trade in the favor of Muddy, who is looking alive.
Final round. Fight.
And what is it now? 9 p.m. here in sunny Southern California. Not so sunny anymore. It's just hot as hell. And Project Trems, what's up, man? I see you in the chat cheering on Muddy. He had himself a very good second round there. What is the third one going to be looking like? FGC boy, shout out to our last qualifier. What's up, my goat? Overhead. Nice down one. Ooh, and another scoop. So they were not joking when they said how much Muddy likes to use his armor. People forget that. Malmers, what's up to you? I see you supporting both platforms. The slice and another dice. There's a big scoop coming out of Muddy. Muddy's starting to turn the tables. 4-3 into the blood ball. There's a Whirly Bird special just to get you the hell off of me. Misses on the last hit, will not send him flying. Overhead, there's the jump, but that's gonna be enough. Block, and that should be enough. And Muddy gonna confidently take game number 1. He had to work for it, most certainly, though. Did lose that first round, ultimately able to turn the tides, and Muddy waking up in front of our very eyes. Let's go. And Blokey saying, just take the game, man. I wonder if we're going to see him switch. We have seen him play other characters, though. Ultimately, though, the choice is going to be up to him. Because I haven't seen such a passionate air kick in my life until Muddy did one full screen. Hey, Muddy's dedicated, man. People forget. Let's go. Well over 150 in the live attendance watching around the world, guys. And OCE's finest in front of us, taking center stage. Let's get it. We did a bit. Ooh, some Quan Chi. I'm here for it. What's up, Lux? How you doing?
The Fire Temple.
If you move against me,
It says charge my controller. I'm on PC. I'm using my mouse. You charge your controller. By the way, if you're watching on that YouTube side, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. It helps us out, and turn on that notification bell. While you're at it, Blokey now coming out with some Quan Chi action. Still do not want to press on any and all of that good defense we're seeing from Blokey. Overhead is going to be good. You just want to spam that overhead. This is a character I've recently started playing. Gets the 2-1 out of the air. Stand 1 into the jacks. I love this combination. A guaranteed portal setup. Goes for the back 3. Absolutely going to nail him. And what do you do from here? Ooh, just goes for a down 1. I like it, man. Coming with a spicy retort. And Lux, yes, sir. This is going to be some of Oceanic's biggest sweats you see right in front of your very eyes. Overhead again, and this is all Blokey, though. Making it rain. Puts up the bone kick to stay out of my territory. Shout out to Heisenberg. Throws up in his face. Good. Oh, Jesus. This is actually very doable. Wait. What happened? What happened? What happened? Did I get kicked? No. Okay, we're good. He's got the leash on. He steps to the neck. He's got to spend the fatal. 1,000 health. He's going to let it rip just like me inside of an elevator, chat. Oh, Jesus. It's looking rough right here for Blokey. He's going to survive this. But can he survive the onslaught that you know for a fact is coming afterwards? What do you do from here? There's the striker. Goes for the over. He dies in the air. Oh, my God. No anti-air attempt there from Blokey, and Fuzzy Muddy getting away with one. You got the feeling on that last game. Right? Striker gonna be no to avail here. These guys are sweating all over the place. Get a little bit too sweaty. Got to bring a mop for this. Kick out of the air on its way. Takes him back to the right side of the screen. Big damage coming at him, Muddy. And Quan, a bit of a glass cannon though, but with the Jax cameo, going to be getting a lot more life. Beautiful corner optimal. Ooh, a little bit less than optimal, but we will take it. And there's a nice scoop coming out of Muddy. He is diabolical. Overhead. And now takes him center stage. Jax here to pick up the tab. Gets the guaranteed zoner portal out. And Demo said that was a crazy anti-air. Oh, yes, sir. Quan Chi's got some good anti-airs. That stand 3 is going to be good to go. And Brooker Terry, I see you in the chat. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully you're having yourself a great night or a great morning. Oh my goodness, though. And Muddy just going to be with the ultimate plot armor. This should be more than enough. And Muddy with a 2-0 score. This is crazy, man. He just doesn't care. He is going in. 2-0 going to be your score coming out of the Havoc main to my right, moving towards my left. Let's go take a look at that replay. And a very crazy event to say the least, though. These guys have been going tit for tat. I love the Quan Chi pick, by the way, for Blokey. He's going to have to lock in. I think it's going to be the choice. However, ultimately going to be up to him. Quan Chi, a character who's not very good from up close unless he can get his portals out. Ultimately, these two are going to decide. Let's go!
Striker.
And the third switch, this is actually Blokey's main. He's gonna have to choose the correct cameo for this. By the way, I do need NZ Boof, and I do need El Poet to get those invites locked and loaded. You will be up next.
Sub-Zero.
If you enjoy the content, feel free to follow the channel. If you're live on Twitch, feel free to like the video and subscribe if you're on the YouTube side. We do events basically every single day, and sometimes in this case, even twice a day. Let's get you back to the action.
Against whom? The killers remain a mystery.
And Oceanic region, though, is going to be coming out hot and heavy. Let's do the damn thing. Let's not keep you guys waiting whatsoever. Let's get it. Coming out with the grab, not going to be any good. Gunshots on their way. The scoop, no, not going to be any good. And this reptile looking ready to bang. Narv, what's up, my goat? And now Mitsuki saying it's going to be Blokey with a verse 3-0. Not opposed to it whatsoever. Good gator roll coming from Blokey. Now this appears to be a much better pick. Not if you keep whiffing, though. Low coming out, stand 3. Can he get the double stand 3? Not quite. And Shutter, all right, almost 2 years on the board. I appreciate that, Big Shutter. Shout out to one of the goated mods of Vape's Fight Night. Blokey having himself a hell of a round. Absolutely planting this man on his dome piece, and that is going to be a very confident round coming from Blokey.
Round 2. Fight.
Shutter, if you can tag the next players, Just let them know they will be up next. I'm talking about NZ Boof and I'm talking about El Poet. This reptile is really starting to go up, but there's a down to cancel. And I wish I loved anything as much as Muddy loves his armor, Chad. We're not there already. We're not there. Okay. Somebody really believes dude did down 2 in neutral? Of course, man. Of course. You have to believe. Tries to anti-air the reptile. Not with the best anti-air in the game. Striker coming out, and it's going to be Blokey coming in. More ice armor. Do not zone with this man, at least not here and not now. He's looking for any kind of punish under the sun. There's going to be the acid ball, and this should be all she wrote. Can he finish it clean here? One more, and I don't think there's any coming back from this, but wait, there might be some coming back from this. He had it. Oh, that's an input error if I've ever seen one, and that's going to be a low, and that's going to be Blokey getting it done. Spicy Orzo, 2 years and 1 week, though. Shutter, get on my man. Orzo's level 2-1. Gonna be your official score. And now Blokey finds himself in a very, very prosperous position. He needs one more to tie this up. We have yet to see a game 5 today, at least as of yet. And all right, Blokey seems to have found his character, though. I do not see Muddy switching to anything else. Maybe a different cameo. Ultimately, let's get you back to the action. What's up, by the way, Pumpkin Realm? Welcome back to the fight.
Reptile.
Let's do it. I see 80 on the Twitch side. I see 90 on the YouTube side. That is so crazy, by the way. We are very much out of our hours. Boof, by the way, 3 years. You guys all need to get on NZ Boof's level. Let's go. What's up, Ryoko? How's your day going?
Remain a mystery.
Happy 4th of July to everybody in North America. It is still 9 in the PMs for me. I'm sure it's tomorrow already for most of you guys. So I'm not familiar with these region players, but I'm here for this. Do we have any major meta differences? There's a couple. I will say Kung Lao is a very good character in OCE. Shoutouts to Kia carrying that flag. Look at everybody going for their follow. 1 year and 11 months. Hey, Lux James, those are rookie numbers. Need you to pump those up. Big kick coming out of the air. Acid ball coming in. Loki looks very comfortable to say the least. And Ryoko, yeah, you gotta let it cool down for just a little bit. It should be resetting soon. And Chad, I am just amazed. We have raised $310 for this season's finale. Remember, this is qualifier 5 of 8. Ultimately, where will that number end up? There's the scoop coming out on the loose. And Blokey in some trouble. Tears off the head, though, but there's a gator roll. That blood ball got sent flying. We have seen some amazing qualifiers already. FGC Boy, Fidget Stimmer, and many, many more. Packs as well, I believe. And Killer Kev says, do you commentate any events, CEO? No, Killer Kev. I don't even think those events have ever even heard of me. I'm not going to lie to you. I've never commentated at an offline. We just sit here and we yap, and if you guys like it, then we're doing a good thing, chat. Stand 3 is going to be good, though. We're absolutely going to be rocking your world. Takes him up to the stratosphere. Say, we need you on there. Chad, do you guys want to see me at CEO sweating all over the other co-commentator? I don't know if they deserve this, Chad. 4 years and 10 months. Hey, man, pop a bottle of champs for that one. Overhead, good. Gator rush. Stand 3 is going to be money. Up to the air we go. And now we are going all sorts of crazy here. It says so many OGs and Shutter as well. So Vape Coach Smoke, CEO, not gonna lie, rather be there than here. Hey, man, we're meant for the online scene, Chad. My place is here with you guys. You're stuck with me. Ooh, try to out Pizza the Hut on that one. Blokey, can he finish this off, though? Yes, we can. That is gonna be it. And Blokey is only down on by 1 round, but keep in mind, Fuzzy is gonna be up. And he is on set point. And Tragic says Vape and Peterson combo breaker 2027, says Tragic. I don't know, man. It'll be literally me grabbing him half the time. I sweat, we'll be all over that, man. Not in that kind of way, Chad, although it will be in that kind of way. Tragic on that 5-stream streak, we love to see it. Shout outs to one of the biggest money match winners of yesterday. Okay, throws up all over himself. Reminds me of every single first date I've ever been on. And I like that sort of thing, Chad. Overhead chop, not gonna be any good, but no flawless block on that. The Gator roll, gonna be money on that. We're moving in, we are moving out. Reminds me of every Friday night, but this is gonna be what now? Saturday? I'm pissed. Stand 3. And Fern on a 7-stream streak. Hey, who's got Fern? Who's beat Fern on that? Jump in coming. Over that big boot, not gonna be any good. Blokey trying to desperately bring this back. Fuzzy Muddy not in the best of positions. There's a jump, tries to go for the up block. That is gonna do category 5 type damage. Ain't have to mog me like that. What's up, Tragic? Forward 3. Okay, This is going to be a diabolical sequence, though, but the overhead chop, and wait a minute. One more. He tries to go for the scoop, and that is going to do it, though. That is 100% going to be Muddy moving on to the next round. Loki, thank you so much for playing. We definitely hope to see you in that next qualifier, but his road comes to an end, and let's face it, Chad, got to bring out the chicken.
¡Wilson! ¡Lo siento! ¡Lo siento, Wilson!
And Chad, let's go take a look at the replay, sponsored on this one by Big Fuzzy Muddy, who was able to do it. And Coco Teco, thank you so much for the follow on the YouTube. I'm sorry, thank you so much for the subscription on the YouTube side. Much, much love. But Chad, with that, let's go take a look at this bracket. Let's see how everything is starting to shape up here. And Chad, I don't know how healthy it is to drink 8 Red Bulls a day, but we're gonna find out. Science we're gonna have science figure me out. But with that, Chad, it is gonna be Fuzzy Muddy making that walk. A very good run coming from him. And now, Chad, coming out next, I give you El Poet taking on NZ Boof. This is gonna be some Homelander pressure, but I guarantee you a much different Homelander than you're used to. You gotta take a walk with me, Chad. We gotta see how this thing's gonna go. And all right, Chad, invites are out. Let's do the damn thing. El Poet, we are coming your way. I see over 110 on the YouTube side. Much, much love. And on the Twitch side, 80 plus. Let's get it. So you were chugging that instead of alcohol? It's a much better solution. Nobody's ever made a mistake on Red Bull. Not even one. Maybe they have, but not me. Chad, I'm different. I got plot armor. All right, NZ Boof going to be coming out. And look at this Homelander. It's much different than what you're expecting. I guarantee it. You've never seen this player. Homelander Darius. This is going to be exquisite, stunning, and perhaps even brave. Let's go!
You got spunk for an old man. I like that.
Well, you're a cocky
This is going to be our last loser quarterfinal match of the night. By the way, Kia, you will be taking on Demigimp immediately when this is done. Back to Johnny Cage's mansion we go. Flamingos and Rubber Ducky's going to find the LA skyline. Looking nice. By the way, nice infinity pool, though. Look at this Darius, though. You got to watch the Darius. So your liver thanks you for the change there? In some ways, yeah. Can he find the mix? Oh, yes, he can. Yes, he can. Yes, sir. And Quan says, what time zone do you start live streams? It just depends on the day. Usually we go live at 3 or 4 p.m. Eastern time. Right now, it's going to be a little bit later. We're coming down to the Aussies. We're going down under, chat. People forget it. Right, but El Poet answering back with some very nice sauce. Actually, put a pin in that one. He's going to be getting absolutely counter on that. Can he find the Homelander mix? Yes, he can. There it is. And look at this. NZ Boof, with the sauce.
Round 2.
I see as close to 100 people on the Twitch side, which is so crazy for us out of our own time zone. Overhead, though, more measure for your pleasure. Going to be extending that combo. Johnny Cage's mansion, 72 degrees here. It will be heating up. Nice forward 3 with the combo extension from the Movado slingshot. And stops midair. El Poet, they're going to call him out on that one. Overhead pressure, double overhead. And Manolito, what's up? Thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the stream. Overhead, and look at that mix, though. It works 60% of the time. Every single time, Chad. Cracks the neck. Just Addish, what's up, my brother? Welcome to the chat. How you been? Nice. And Manolito, I see you in the chat. How's your day going? Or how's your night going, I should say. All right, El Poet having a much better round. Nice slingshot from the Movado. Every single hit is going to be a combo extension. More measure for your pleasure. Jumping, can he find it? No, the 4-3 just going to miss. There's going to be some performance issues. Laser beams coming. Now we are running 4-3, just gonna miss its mark. That should be some combo extension, and that should be the round. El Poet gonna tie this up. So it's early morning for me, just past midnight. It's still 9:16 in the PMs here in Southern California. Oof, can we answer back from here, Chad? Final round, let's go! And DJ Crush, you already know. You already know. It's made of bits of real Panther, so you know it's good. Good. Pressure only heating up from here. 4-1-2, and now El Poet starting to get to his groove. Overhead, though. Oh, just as I say that. And you know, Scott Free saying SoCal, no humidity. It is dry as a bone out here. I'll be completely honest. It's a time zone twins vape. Let's go, Big Fern, man. Shout out to the West Coast. Some would say Best Coast. I wouldn't say that, but a lot would. People forget it. Nice, big pressure coming out, and this is going to be now Boof going off. NZ Boof not able to find that mix. Belly bump going to be rocking your world. Laser beams are going to do it, and that is going to be a 1-0 score coming from NZ Boof. I know we got a lot of Oceanic region players and viewers chilling with us. Thank you guys again so much for the attendance and making these worth doing. Once again, without this community, we would not be here. And a huge shout out to Fidget Stimmer. Without them, we would not be doing these events, period. And I can safely say that the OC region has been going crazy. Thank you guys again so much for everything you do. But let's go. Let's send it back your way. And the action, Jackson, is only going to be continuing from here. A 1-0 score. I do not think Boof is going to be switching cameos. He does not use the Farrah cameo, oddly enough. It's a much different take and a much different look at Homelander.
Not me.
And even Ryder, I see you in the chat. How you been?
Let's do this.
Round 1. Fight.
By the way, Kia and Demigit, make sure you guys are ready to rock as soon as this one is all said and done. Or 1-2. Blasting him to smithereens, taking him to the left side of the screen, eastbound on the I-10 freeway. Yo, what's up, Dowski? How you doing, man? We're just here in match number 4. We're having a great time down under, but not as good of a time as Boof is having right here. Goes for the low, no punish on that. So, Vape, do you watch the World Cup? I've got no time for it, Narv. Who's winning, though? I'll tell you what, this Homelander is absolutely winning. What's up, Johnny Consumer? Welcome back to the second fight. And is that Pyroclastic in my chat? Pyroclastic, I have not seen you in like 6 or 7 weeks. And Mudstars, what's up, man? Coming through with our first super chat of the night. Thank you so much for that. And $3 Australian. No, we're taking that, man. That's Gummy Worms Funnies chat. We deserve that. I'm kidding. What's up, by the way, Mudstars? Thank you so much for the love. So Peyton Manning wins the World Cup. I got you, man. I agree. I am agree with that as well. The Mixopotamus, though, going to get called out on the side of El Poe. Absolutely rocking your world. The breakaway coming from Boof. And what's up, Cardivai? How you been, dude? I'm seeing so many names I'm not used to seeing at our normal stream time. By the way, a pack of Albatross in the background looking pretty good. Tis the migratory season. But now we're migrating to the left side of the screen. Going to be moving towards the right up to the stratosphere. It's going to be El Poe Airlines. That flight looking fully booked, Chad. The pressure we are seeing. If France taking it, what about the good old US of A? Or maybe Mexico? I don't know nothing, Chad. So Tom Brady, I got you on that. Hey, bet the farm on that. El Poet with a sizable life lead, but all it takes is one. Ooh, that could have been a big, big combo there from the side of El Poet. Oh, gonna take the lead is gonna be Boof, and now the laser beam's coming out. That is gonna be off with your head. 2-0 territory on the side of NZ Boof. This Homelander looking poised to make that loser semifinal run. Will he be taken on Muddy in that next match? We're going to find out, Chad, but ultimately, on to the replay. The better half of 100 in the building with us on the Twitch side and 100 plus with us on the YouTube side. By my math, that's like 6,000 people. And D-Cutting Gaming, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the stream. And if you guys are enjoying the action and you want to help support the OCE region, consider donating to the Players Prize Pool, where it is never mandatory, but always appreciated. So far, we've been able to raise $300 for that amazing season finale. Every single dime goes to the winning players in that finale. Thank you guys again so much for helping support. Let's go!
Fight.
And El Poito is going to be character locked if he's able to make that run. Bit of whirly bird action. Can he punish that? No belly bump. Just going to be too slow on the draw for that. Overhead. Ooh, that's a punish and a half. Yes, sir. Going to be taking him up to the sky. Full damage we are seeing. Splats him right on his dome nugget. Good damage we are seeing on the side of El Poet. He's going to need more, though, most certainly, though, and gets the whirly bird out of Darius. Does NZ Boof. Plus frames. Backdash into the press. 4-3, not going to find its mark, though. There's going to be a diabolical dash into the grab. Still pressing and still guessing. El Poet waking up with boutons, and I appreciate that sort of action. Nice 4-3 again, and this is us going up to the stratosphere. El Poet, this could be his round. He cannot afford to give up nothing cheap. And once again, Mudstars, thank you so much for coming through with our first super chat of the day. Gonna be breaking away from that immediately, as El Poet does not want to sit here and have to suffer the fate of that fatal blow. Overhead is good to go, and there's the slingshot. El Poet waking up in front of our very eyes. Is it too late, though?
Round 2. Fight.
If you guys are just joining us, by the way, this is qualifier number 5. We have 4 other qualifiers. You are free to go check those out on the YouTube channel. They are under the live VOD section. El Poet getting a bit of pep in his step over this. Overhead. Ooh, I'm gonna be punching him into the air again, up to the high heavens technology we see from El Poet. And absolutely clapping him back down. This is gonna hurt. The whirly bird. Ooh, that's a punish. One more, and that's the game, Chad. And these battle between 2 anti-heroes, who is ultimately gonna reign supreme. Just kicks him right in his dome piece. It's an overnight Shark Tank, says Pyroclastic. It's not Shark Tank, it's just Vape's Fight Night OCE edition. But you know what? Same idea. Same exact idea. And Bowser, hey, hopefully the girlfriend's not upset at you. I take no blame for this. Welcome back to the chat. What's up, my goat? And Boof, can he keep his streak alive? That's actually going to be the round. No, it's not. People forget, man. 4-3. Another laser beam blast. And there's a third one to go with it. And that's going to be the round. Holy moly. moly.
Hi, baby.
Fucking diabolical.
By the way, I stole that clip from Kale. I saw him post it. 4-3 again. Into the air. And Boof is going to be on set point. Can one of New Zealand's Fine clean that up? Marv says it's me. Billy Butcher. All right, Boof looking poised to clean this one up. This is falling apart for El Poet. He was looking so close on that last round. Is it going to go down like this? That's a punish and a half. And Grug, dude, what's up, my goat? Dude, you're just in time to see Boof go on a 3-0 score. That is going to do it, and that is going to be the set. Boof going to move on to losers semifinals, and that is going to be it. Yes, Shutter, it'll be Kia taking on Demigimp. Let's go take a look at that replay. And Boof says, I thought I had meter. Well, you got the victory, and that's what counts, man. It's a punish and a half. Yes, sir. Dean Kane, sir. Chad, let's go take a look at that bracket. Oceanic region is going crazy, and this tournament is starting to come to a head just like that. It's a quick one. It reminds me of the bedroom life, and that's not a good thing, Chad. But with that, that is going to send NZ's Boof to semifinals of the loser side. But Chad, coming up next, I'm giving you Kia taking on Demigimp. This one, it could be the match of the event. These are two very high-level players. Kia, known for that Kung Lao and Takeda. Demigimp, known for that Baraka. Let's see how that's going to go. Gentlemen, send out those invites. Start your engines, and let's get this party started. We're not going to make you guys wait around whatsoever. Our second event of the day, we're coming out swinging. Let's get it. And winners finals. How deep are we into this tournament? 58 minutes? Oh, we're setting records here, Chad. Say graphics that go hard. Hey, Pirate Classic, I appreciate it, man. We got one of the best in the business cooking that up. So Demigimp going to be taking on Kia. Where the hell is Kia? I do not see them online, but good thing that Demigimp has sent those invites. What's up, Dr. Insomniac? Insomniac, I see your comments, dude, every single day on the YouTube. Thank you again for always being positive, man. Much, much love. How deep are we? About 6 or 7 inch. Never mind. We're pretty deep. Let's get this party started, Chad. Gentlemen, you are clear for takeoff. And by the way, Johnny Consumer is sending those 6-7 jewels. Shout out to one of Minneapolis' finest. Shutter, focus on the match. This is good stuff right now. All right, let's go, gentlemen. Hit that on AFK. Maybe they're wiping the sweat off their hands. It's important to do. Fern, pay attention to these matches. This is good stuff, man. People forget it. And Big Winners Finals is on the way. What's up, by the way, Lux James? I see you still kicking it with us. You cannot hide in my chat. I'm going to see you at least 6 or 7 out of 10 times.
Reiko.
The Reiko piece coming out of Demigimp is what got him here. We will see if this is going to be good to go on the side of Kia. Let's get it. By the way, I do need Fuzzy Muddy and Boof to make sure those invites are locked and loaded. You will be up next. Thank you so much.
Round 1. Fight.
Johnny Consumer, thank you so much for the constant support. Winners Finals is going at it. These are two of Oceanic region's best players. And let's see if they can create a storm for us here and now. And 90 on the Twitch. I see over 100 on the YouTube. The support has been overwhelming. It's great to see the players back here. We took a bit of a break, though, from the Oceanic region. We did a bit of a mid-season finale, and we're right back at it for these next 4. Now it is going to be all Demigimp, though, trying to take it to Kia. Kia coming in as the #1 seed. Demigimp coming in as the 2. Overhead pressure. So Kia going to be striking right back. Let's get it! And Bowser coming through with with their first channel gifted membership of the day on the YouTube side, saying 6-7. I got you, Bowser. I got you. Bowser, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for always being here. And thank you so much for always supporting. Throws the fatal blow. This is not going to hit, except it's going to hit, chat. Are you kidding me? Holy moly, donut shop, chat. And that is going to be some exquisite pressure we are seeing. I've never seen the Oceanic thing. It's because it's down under. You gotta look hard. And one more, and Kia is going to successfully bring it back, and he does. Very, very good composure coming from Kia D Law. I'm seeing.
Fight.
And Thanos Snap, what's up, my man? How you been? Dude, well, you're in the middle of our event. At the same time, I always saved you a VIP seat. Welcome back to the chat. Right now, you are in the middle of Winners Finals. Actually, it just got started, I will say. Big shout outs to Thanos Snap, dude. One of our channel's biggest supporters and a close friend of mine and the channel. People forget, man. Let's go! Jack's gonna slam you down. Kia's starting to really lock in, starting to hone in onto this Reiko. There's the Jax for more added pressure. And now it is gonna be Demigimp stuck in the corner, though. Slams him on the Dome Nuggets. The kick and the stars try to get that Tremor piece all set up. Not quite gonna work out, but does force Kia to break away. Kia, one of the more acrobatic characters you will see in the form of Takeda. Hey, the low is on the way. 1-2. Another 1-2 in response, tries to go for the overhead, not quite gonna find its mark. There's a grab, and you know Jax is already locked and loaded. This is gonna be big boy damage, but no, goes for the set play instead. Well, James saying the power went out. Well, you gotta get back. You gotta get back on, man. Call Edison. Oh, call Edison. He said broccoli plus vape. What does that even mean, Thanos Step? I don't get it. But I do get this. This is going to be a 1-0 score for Kia D Law. And that is going to be more than enough. It comes through the big brutality. And this looks like every first date I've ever been on. You do love to see it, chat. Kia on a 1-0 score.
Brutality. Takeda wins.
And he's saying happy 4th of July. And chat, we love 4th of July so much. We're spending it down under with the Oceanic region. But what can I say? With gameplay as good as this, what more could you want? Literally, what more could you want? After this, by the way, we do have the pleasure of watching 3 more matches. Not the longest event we've ever done, but still, we're keeping it short and we're keeping it snappy.
Reiko.
Well over 160 in attendance to watch 2 of Oceanic region's best players go at it. And it will be a 1-0 score for Kia. Let's see if Demigimp can lock in. So Vape, why is Sindel so hot? I have no idea. I ask myself this every single day. Mod 2 and yo, Johnny Consumer! Johnny Consumer on the Twitch side, making sure we break our sub goal for the day. Johnny, you absolute demon. Thank you so much for everything you do. And a huge shout out to one of Midwest's finest, one of Minneapolis' finest. And I gotta say, man, without Johnny, we would not be where we are, dude. Absolute madman, but now Demigimp starting to wake up and starting to take the lead. Right, we are going, and another slam on the dome piece. We are really starting to lock in. The words are hard, man. Fern, you have no idea. That's not the only thing that's hard. We gotta pay attention to this match, though, Chad. I need you guys to lock in. Overhead, but Demigimp, though, still leading the charge here. And this should be basically as guaranteed gets, unless Kia can go on a sizable comeback. I see you, Johnny, on the YouTube side. Much, much love, my man. Thank you so much for everything you do. Weddy, pay attention to these matches. It's good stuff. People forget it. And that is it. That is all she wrote. Demigimp is only down by 1 round. Let's go!
Round 2. Fight.
Lord Ryoko saying, I ain't playing. No need to lock anything. I got you, man. I got you. However, Kia gonna try to respond in an adequate fashion here. I had a dictionary today, chat. I'm gonna use a lot of big words. Ted, you got the feeling if Demigimp can get out of this corner, it would behoove him tremendously. All right, Shutter, you wear exit now. I got you, Shutter. Ooh, that's a punish, but though the armor is gonna be on the crystalline variety. Jump in as well. And remember, Chad, yes, every single donation does go to the season finale. It's a bit like Shark Tank. We're only doing 8 qualifiers, though. So far, we've been able to raise $310 US. And if you do want to donate to the Oceanic region season finale, you can do so right here. Once again, never mandatory, but always appreciated. The love has been overwhelming, and this is going to be Kia being overwhelming. Kia starting to really lock in here, and this should be the beginning of the end. Kia on the verge. Wait, no double leg takedown, but the Jax gonna save the day.
I'm enjoying this.
Holy moly, donut shop, Chad.
She's dead!
All right. Thank you so much from our warm sponsor here. By the way, Booth, make sure you are locked and loaded, ready to go against Fuzzy Muddy. Coming up next, that will be the next match. Demigimp looking a lot stronger than that last one. Look at this full mix-opotamus, though, pitting his own version of the Mona Lisa. Overhead, and the Rush says, yo, Vape, haven't seen you in like 6 or 7 hours. What's up, Big Rush? Dude, I saved you a warm seat here on the VIP section. I got you. Since I can only like once, can others push that button if they really mean it? Quan, thank you a lot. It means a ton. Be sure to hit that like button on the YouTube side. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. This is all Demigimp, but wait a minute, though. Looks like the hand's on the other foot with this sequence here, chat. Drops him right down. Jax here to pick up some damage to go with it. Hey, and Boof, I see you with that invite. Thank you so much, man, for being locked, loaded, and ready to go. And this should be all she wrote, but wait, there's more. Spends the fatal blow. This is not gonna hit. Defense, ooh, immediately cancel it, and the worst armored move in the game, but he breaks away. Daffy, what's up, my goat? Daffy, you on for some late night MK? What is gonna be the word? 1-1 score. We are all tied up just like me and Daffy on a Saturday night, and guess what tonight is, chat? Onto the replay, let's get it.
Reiko wins.
And chat, believe it or not, I am not even feeling hyper today. Imagine me with a full pot of coffee, chat. That is the embrace we have here at Vapes Fight Night. Zero, what's up, man? Welcome back. 1-1 gonna be your current score. I'm sorry, the Oceanic region, 2 of the Oceanic region's best players are gonna be all tied up. Let's get it.
Takeda. Reiko. Jax.
3 Walter, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the stream. How you been?
Academy.
I know what it's like being someone's attack
Hate the
dog.
type of guy to get 20 caffeine shots in one drink. Hey, what's wrong with getting 10 espresso shots? I see no problem with it. I haven't slept in 5 days.
Round 1. Fight.
Is it vape? Do you vape? It's confidential. I'm not gonna tell you. But I'm gonna tell you, yeah, I do. Daffy over here looking ready to rock. Nice. Ooh, the overhead lashes. Usually gotta pay double for that one. Chat, we are here. We are going hard like a couple of Cialis pills. And we're dropping damage. We are dropping bombs and we are dropping lashes, says Kia. Going back to the training grounds on this one, though, a beautiful step back punish. And the damage only gonna be amplified from here. Kia is painting the version of the Sistine Chapel. And that's a good thing, chat. And that is it, though. An overhead chop to your dome piece.
Round 2.
Critical. You can get coffee with your caffeine shots? I didn't even know that was a thing. People forget. See, I'd be winning this tournament right now. I got you, dude. Yes, if you lived in the Oceanic region. If you were living in Australia. But you don't, and that's a problem. Saga, what's up, man? Okay. Yes, be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. He says, caffeine vape, we need it. I have made friends with it. Friends are important, chat. Jump in with the low. And now just going to be absolutely backhanded. This one clotheslines him, but Kia still finding his way to the promised land. And this is looking like a tough time if you are going to be the Reiko main. To my right, ooh, tries to grab Peekaboo. I see you. That's going to be the final blow. Is he alive? I think he is, Chad, but wait. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's Omega dead. Who thought he was alive? That guy's an idiot. All right, Demigimp, though, ties this right back up. Still going to be 1-1 here, and this is going to be the tiebreaker round. All right, Shutter, you're never allowed to talk again, I decided, all right? Never allowed to. Backdash into the rocket toss. Into the shurikens, and Kia, they'll just try to pepper this man. Gets a beautiful mix, not quite going to be able to follow it up. And Kia right now just trying to own it from space. Reiko, he cannot do too much from far away, and you do not want to zone with Takeda. That was a typo. Let's keep it that way, Shutter, all right? People forget that. Kia right now going crazy, going Captain Insano mode to say the least, and this should be the beginning of the end, but no, a good catch out of the air for Demigimp. I see you, big move in the chat. He slams him again. Hold on a second. We might have something. And Rin, what's up? Thank you so much for the 4th of July wishes and much love to you. This could be a thing. Hold the phone. And another slap down at Demigimp, able to bring it back. Are you kidding me?
Brutality.
Demigimp turning the tides, and this is surprising to say the least. This is the 3rd qualifier. Kia has come in as the #1 seed. Do we potentially see an upset here, Chad? I can see it. Chad, keep in mind, I put out the script. These guys have gone off script, and that makes me pissed. And look at that, though. That is going to be Peekaboo ICU technology. Let's do it. Nikki Mabob not too happy about seeing the Reiko piece at the same time. I know they got to be cheered for Big Kia. Kia, by the way, going to be completely locked into the Takeda piece. Let's see how that run goes, chat. Let's get you back to that next match. Match number 4 is coming your way.
Round 1. Fight.
These guys are going to be swinging for the fences, and Kia, who has looked like they have owned pretty much every step of the neutral. But at the end of the day, it's Reiko, and you get slammed right there. Exhibit A is fantastic stuff, chat. Up to the high heavens we go. And a big slam on your dome piece. Overhead pressure on the side. And look at this. Demigimp is going off. I leave for 2 weeks, and he goes this crazy. So Shutter can't be first in a vape stream or spell correctly? I know, yeah, it's Shutter. Hey. We've trained him wrong on purpose. And he's on set point as Demigimp is Kia. Gonna have to take the scenic view, scenic path. Back to grand finals if he wants to get there. 1-2. There's the down one from Kia. Beautiful, man. That is not easy to do whatsoever. Jack's gonna be coming through and getting some damage. All right, Kia gonna be owning the neutral as far as this is concerned. Gonna be owning the round 2 as far as damage is concerned. Nice job. Actually, no, it gets countered almost immediately. Overhead is gonna be whiff-opotamusing all over the place. And this could be the beginning of the end. Good on Kia's case for that drop. Not so good for Demigimp. Demigimp right now, he can put this away with one big grab. Overhead, looking for that up block, not gonna find its mark. Jax to keep it safe. Yeah, I got you, DJ Crest. You know every single reference. There's the grab. Can he somehow convert this into the fatal blow? Jax will become a factor. Yes, sir. Beautiful cameo usage. Slams him back down. Does he let it rip, chat? And he's gonna let it rip. What's up, Daniel? How you been, dude? Long time no see. Welcome back to the chat. This is not gonna kill. He's still very much gonna be alive. This is gonna scale. However, good, fine precision. That should be a punish, though. Just goes for the down one. Flawless block. And what do you do from here? And he tried to get greedy. And usually you gotta pay double for that. Demigimp goes down, Chad. Do we get that coveted game number 5 that we've been looking for? I gotta see it. Close to 200 people to watch some of Oceanic region's finest players. And I cannot think of a better crowd I would want to hang out with here. And now, 1-2 into the 1-2-4. I believe? I don't know. I'm just kind of guessing when I say those strings. I don't know a lot. It's not in the back of the game. I don't know. And long time no drunk indeed. And now Kia's in trouble. Good defense on the overhead. What do you do from here? Overhead, just trying to get this man to step. There's going to be a bit of a punish. Another low. Kia's got to go. 50 seconds on the board. Demigimp, you do not want to stay up close with this man like this. You will absolutely probably not live to see to tell the tale. Down 2, cancel from Kia. Here comes Jax. You already know it. Yes, sir. It's a race to the finish here, Chad. Who's got the gun? And it's going to be Demigimp. Taking out Kia D Law on a 3-1 score. What an upset. The number 2 seed taking out the number 1 seed just like that. What a sequence, Chad. And now, while we want to see Kia's run, ultimately how it's going to end, we got to bring out the chicken.
Wilson! Lo siento!
That's Kia dropping down to the lower side of the bracket, Chad. We'll see how that run's ultimately going to end, but now let's go take a look at that replay brought to you by this incredible community. Chad, it's almost 10 in the PM. It's getting kind of late, I'm not going to lie. But I don't care. Better late than never. Let's go take a look at that bracket. Let's show you how things are ultimately going to be going and ultimately going to be flowing. And so with that, it'll be Demigimp causing one of the biggest upsets of the night. Ultimately, he is going to be in grand finals. But Chad, dropping down to the lower side of the bracket is going to be Kia. Ultimately, we've got to see how their run's going to end. But now we've got to see who their next opponent's going to be. So I need Fuzzy Muddy and NZ Booth. Go ahead and send me those invites. Let's get this party locked and loaded. This will be your semi-co-main event of the night, if that makes any damn sense. Invites are out. We're not making you wait around whatsoever. Let's get this party started and let's get rolling. Sagat, I see you in the chat. Much love, brother. Let's go and let's roll. Feel a little bit hyper tonight, Chad. I don't know. Is this normal? At 10 p.m.? I can't be this hyper at 10. Shout outs to my sleep schedule. Absolutely cooked. Loser semifinal coming in hot. And it's going to be Booth taking on Fuzzy Muddy. This should be Homelander taking on Havoc. It's gonna be a good one. Yeah, Hyper and okay, all right, Fern, I see you, all right. So I'm rooting for Fuzzy Muddy based on the name. I don't know any of these players. And Criticat, thank you so much for the follow. Thank every single person in the building for the follows. And I see the YouTube side starting to go really crazy. Well over 200 in the live audience, by the way. And gentlemen, start your engines. Show the rest of the world how OCE does it. And Chad, it's fair to say I'm an honorary Australian, though. I mean, do I deserve this? Of course I do, Chad. And if we get, I'll tell you what, if we get any donations on the day that support the OCE region, I will absolutely be doing my best Aussie accent for one entire game. And we need this, Chad. However, why are we leaving though? Wait, is he getting nervous? He sees 200 people in the building and he leaves. What did he mean by this? All right, Booth, I'm going to be inviting you back though. Make sure you stay here though. We need you. What happened to the game? People forget, man. And Fern saying, please somebody donate. Hey, my Australian accent is something of legends. You guys deserve this. We all deserve this. However, donations are never mandatory, but always appreciated. It does help out the OCE region, though. We're trying to pump up that prize pool for that big season finale coming up soon. So just invited him again. Thank you so much, Booth. So it almost took a double banger to the dome. It's important, though, Chad. It's important. Close to 100 on the Twitch side, though, especially at these odd hours. I got to say, man, you guys are crazy, and I like that sort of thing. First, please somebody donate. We'll see you, chat. Either way, we're getting that next matchup started. Thank you so much for your patience. Let's do it.
Homelander. Havoc.
Let's get this bad boy crack-a-lackin'. Let's go. And yeah, my Aussie accent, though, people tell me I should work on it. I do, off stream all the time with my friends. And they tell me it's perfect. But they're probably wrong. All right, Boof coming out with the Brooklander and the Darius, though. One of the only players I know in competitive MK who uses this. Fuzzy Muzzy using that patented Havoc. He loves his meter as much as I love yelling, Chad, and that's a good thing. The big boot coming out of the air, though. Pressure going to be mounting from NZ Boof, who's making his way back in to his DMs. And Wizard, what's up, my man? Saget in the chat as well. Daniel says, say, crikey. I got you, mate. I got you. That's not a knife, chat. This is a bloody knife. Nice. Jumping. Ooh, that is some serious range on that. It's a vape. How do you sleep? Never. I don't. I sleep for 4 hours a night, and then I get up and scream until I'm awake. Good. Pressure is mounting. Speaking of mounting, we'll talk about Sunday nights when it's Sunday. What's up, Shutter? No autographs, please. Board 4. Oh, Spencer Lizard, that is not going to hit. By the way, swing, batter, and that is absolutely going to clean your clock. Fuzzy. Oh, Fuddy Muddy. Sorry, Chad. Sorry.
Fight.
Sorry, Chad. Reminds me of like Fozzie Wozzie. Reminds me of the Muppets, Chad. What do you want me to do? I suck at this, Chad. Okay. Ooh, goes for the grab. Says, get off of me, sir. Throws up in his face. Down one. Overhead chop. All wake-up options will be exercise. Yes, Pax. I can see it. Said Money is the most passionate player I've ever seen. Dude always believes. I see no reason not to. Absolutely diabolical. That being said, though, it will be Boof leading the charge. Ooh, that's one of the worst wake-up moves in the game. This is Peekaboo. I see you. Scoop on the loose. And Money having himself a serious round here. This could be one for the books. And this should be all she wrote. No, Boof still believes he can find his way to the promised land in the form of that fatal blow. This will be a very good round for him, and that'll be the game, actually. Wait a minute, the Whirlybird. There's no way he guesses right. He's backing all the way up, though. You cannot afford to get hit by anything. Throws him down. This could be a thing. And he says, sir, come here right now. What's up, by the way, D-Pad? How you been? Shout-outs to D-Pad. He's getting back on that MK1 grind. Hopefully, you're having yourself a great night. Happy 4th of July, good sir. Hopefully, your night is treating you well. Don't have too many mojitos, sir. I'm going to be keeping an eye on you, D-Pad. Okay. Nice. Overhead pressure. And Boof now going to be taking center stage. Will not have the lead. Cracks the neck, though. And Darius Mixo guesses right, does Boof. Serious pressure. Happy 4th to you as well, D-Pad. Thank you so much for stopping by. Just taking a shot at tequila. You gotta take 6 or 7, man. Get on my level. You think I do this sober? Oh. No. Ooh. So who won between Demi and Kia? Demi Gib won that Matu by a score of 3-1. And this should be the game as well. Spend the... Ooh, he dropped it. Is that gonna hit anyway? Yes, it does. He failed upwards, and that is going to be a he is died kind of moment. And Fuzzy Muddy going to take a 1-0 score. That is crazy. This is the best game ever. Welcome to Mortal Kombat 1.
Finish him.
And a fatality. Are you kidding me? We're getting toxic up in here?
Fucking diabolical.
Well, you can't say Boof didn't show heart. Laugh at my joke right now, Chatter. I'm turning the stream off.
Fatality. Havoc.
1-0 going to be the current score. Let's go take a look at that replay brought to you by this incredible community. And Boof saying, all right, I see you, Boof. I see you. I'm equally as pissed. I'll be mad with you right now, but there's nothing I can do. You want me to go on AFK? I'm not sure you want this. 500 MS connection coming through. I'll do it. Let's get you to that next match. It is going to be a 1-0 score on the side of Fuzzy Muddy. The winner of this is going to be taking on Kia. We're all going to stay right here, by the way, for the winners. Losers, you got to get the Lo Siento treatment. You know what I'm talking about. 1-0, all right. Now, do we see a switch coming from Boof, though? Does he come out with something a little bit more, maybe high tier on the cameo side? And your boy Tater, thank you so much for the follow and welcome aboard, man. Great to have you here. All right, Boof, maybe wiping the sweat off his hands, maybe doing a little bit of cracking the knuckles. People forget, man, knuckle cracking's important.
I am going to liberate your innards from you.
Now you need to come up with a better one-liner, mister.
And Mark Cyclops, what's up, man? Welcome back to the chat. And all right, from what I understand, Muddy seems to be one of the more diabolical OCE players. We have that in every region, though. We love to see it. For example, Snake, though, is that in South America. That's the only name I can think of right now. As it currently stands, $310 have been raised for the OCE season finale. If anybody does want to raise that, look no further than the donation tabs. And we did make a fun little challenge to where if you donate at all to the prize pool, I will do an OCE accent. I will do an Australian accent for one entire game. And we need this, chat. We deserve this, chat. Nice. So what's a good cameo for Havoc? Ooh, he's got a lot of good ones. Striker, ooh, my goodness, and Fuzzy Muddy gonna be taking a diabolical lead just like that. But I would say Striker, he's a very good one.
Fight.
Movato's also an excellent choice. Chameleon, I do see it from time to time. And of course, Tremor's pretty much good with everybody. Tries to go for the overhead. Muddy seems to be leading the charge here. And a Whiffopotamus will blast him to smithereens here, takes him center stage. So we need Aussie Vape Sense first. Oh, absolutely. It looks like we're about to crack 100 viewers on Twitch. Thank you guys again for that support from that midnight stream we were going with. Good. All right, finds the mix though, does Boof though. He's gonna be leading the charge from here, and he needs one more if he wants to take this round. Muddy though, he's got diabolical intentions, you already know. Goes for the grab, usually gotta pay double for that, and he goes for the down two cancel. Boof is gonna get it done.
Final round. Fight.
And we are completely locked in though here on the Western Front. You can already see. What's going on, PAX? I don't even know, man. I'm just watching this stuff. I am high on caffeine. And Wizard saying hype, I am agreed. Matthew Lito hanging out with us. Tater in the building. Saga in the chat as well. And now it is Boof though controlling this side of the screen. Overhead is good, and there's a big Mixopotamus on his end, courtesy of the Darius cameo. And it looks like Darius is pretty much good with everybody, I will say. Never thought I'd see the day where we saw a competitive Homelander Darius. Takes him up to the stratosphere, though, does Boof. And this should be one-way traffic. Do we get to see a fatality? Because Boof is, ooh. Yes, he's going to tie this up 1-1.
Finish him.
And Shudder, I love the Key and Peele joke. And yeah, he's answering right back. Look at this, though. It's giving him that Lieutenant Dan treatment's fantastic stuff. Run to Music all day. What's up, man? Welcome back to the chat. How you been? Run to Music, you are just in time for the middle of loser semifinals. And here we have Boof and Fuzzy Muddy going at it. One game apiece. It is a 1-to-2 type of set. And Run to Music, no, we have about 2 more after this. You are just in time. I would say we're about 80% of the way through this bracket. However, with this chat, we're gonna see. I don't think Fuzzy Muddy is gonna switch to anything. He has not in the past, and I have no reason to believe he is going to now. Back to the action. And we have 200 people in the live audience between the YouTube side, the Twitch side, and of course, that OnlyFans side. I'm a big fan of this chat. Let's go!
Darius.
I am going to liberate your innards.
No such thing as accidents. It's a happy little accidents. Okay, shout out to Bob Ross.
Come up with a better one-liner, mister.
1-1 gonna be your current score. We are all tied up. Let's get it.
Fight.
And a huge shout out to everybody for making these events possible. He said, you're doing a very good job, Vape. Hey, D-Pad, I learned from the best. I come to your stream and I take notes, though, and I'm gonna keep doing it. Nice. Pressure mounting upwards. Going northbound on the I-10 freeway. We are going vertical on this bad boy. Beautiful extension. More measure for your pleasure. And Pax, you've been waiting to say that all night. I see you, man. I see you, though. No copying. Hey, it's $1 every time you say that. Trust these easy tokens are here doing their thing. Look, I have to say, man, this Homelander is looking absolutely
I can
godly.
do whatever the fuck I want.
Round 2.
1-0 on the score on the side of game number 3. Another low, and this is Boof starting to go off, and that's why you do not fatality your opponent in game number 1. Try to send a statement, but right now he could be walking his way all the way to the morgue. Good. Ooh, a bit of a drop-opotamus. People forget that. Taking him center stage is going to be Boof. Look at this combo. When does it ever end? Cracks the neck and gets the crunch, and that's going to be a super dominant game from Boof. Is that a flawless crunches the eardrums? And that is going to be checked. Please, thank you so much for shopping at Walmart. Boof has awoken, and that is going to be him giving him the ex-girlfriend treatment by blowing out those eardrums. Fantastic stuff, Chad. On to the replay. And welcome back to Vape's Fight Night Oceania Edition. This is qualifier number 5 of 8. He says, no, bro, you're one of a kind. I'm learning from you. Keep on shining. Much love, D-Pad. Thank you so much for everything you've done for the stream, the channel, and myself personally. And TX, I see you in the chat. What's up, my man?
Havoc. Kombat.
By the way, qualifier number 6 should be Thursday for the Oceanic region, Wednesday for us. And yo, what's going on? The music coming through with a $20 donation to support the stream. Much love to music. Oh my God, man, always blessing the stream, always coming through with the goodies. And I appreciate you so much to music. And now we've got to give him his money's worth, Chad. We've got to work overtime. And I don't like working, Chad. I don't like working overtime. And Fern, it's only if there's a donation to the prize pool. We're trying to boost the Oceanic region up. But that is a very generous support, I will say, coming to Run to Music all day. Absolutely godly. But with that being said, it is now Muddy answering back. He does switch cameos. People forget, man. Yeah, we did say if we got any donation to the player's prize pool, I would do an Aussie accent for one entire game. However, that challenge is still going to be live until they shut the servers off.
Round 2. Fight.
And thank you so much to Run to Music all day for everything you do for the stream. That is not your first time supporting. I am very much well aware. Thank you so much to everybody tuning in late or early with us. That's a whiff-eponymous, though. Slow on the draw, people. Forgive me. Overhead chop, though. Hang on a second. We are whiffing all over the place, though. Hammers this man back down to earth. Anti-gravity not going to be a thing here. Crushes him down with the low. That's a full combo starter, though. You don't see it too often out of the Broke Lander mix. If you're on that YouTube side, what are you doing with your life? Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Overhead pressure, though, that's a down 2, but it gets countered. And a forward 3. Gotta break away, says Mud. Boof. That's gonna be the round, and Boof is on set point just like that.
Final round. Fight.
And Run to Music all day, what have you done with your life? And Run to Music all day with a 20 bomb to support the Oceanic region. They came through with a super chat and also supported the players prize pool. Thank you so much to Run to Music all day, and a deal's a deal. But I want to make sure I give you guys a fresh match when I do the Aussie accent. I got you. And Music, thank you so much truly for everything you do, supporting the stream, supporting the players, and keeping MK1 going. And whether it's the next, the game 5 or the losers finals, I'll be sure to give you an Aussie accent for an entire game. It's a very good accent, Chad. Overhead chop, and Muddy looking poised to take us to a final game. And we have one more to send this home, Chad. This is going to be the final one. All right, Chad, my Aussie accent. It's a thing of legend, though. All right, $330 donated. And by the way, Music saying you don't even say thank you. I'm going to say it every time, at least 6 or 7 times. All right, chat, for this game number 5, I need you guys all to wake up. This is going to be the final one between these two. Who's going to move on to take on Kia immediately? When this is done, we're going to find out right here and right now. Let's get it. And put some emotes in the chat. Let me know you're here. Let me know you're alive. And let me know you've got a pulse. We are going.
Darius.
The final one.
I am going to liberate.
All right, as soon as they say fight, I'm locking in, chat. I got you. No problem.
You need to come up with a better one-liner, mister.
Round 1. Fight.
All right. And as you can see here, the wee lady right there, he's getting punched in the overhead. And that's going to be a beautiful fall. Oh, Jesus. And now we're going to the center of the screen. It's very much going to be a punish here. Blimey here on that one. Down 1 coming on the side of Muddy. I gotta say, Riser Blides, he's coming in hot. This is not a knife. This is a knife. And now, oh Jesus, this is gonna be Boof. He's coming through with all the punishment. Overhead. And this is some serious damage, chat. Look at this. Cracks the neck, crikey. And he spends a fatal blow that is not gonna hit. And there's a nice low. However, Morty's still very much alive in this thing. Nice blood ball. Oh, Jesus. Good blimey on that one. This is more best Australian accent. You guys like it? It's actually fucking terrible. It's way worse than I imagined. And in front of 200 people, I am proud to be doing this. That is going to be the round. Is it good, Chad? Is it good? Is it a good Aussie accent?
Round 2. Fight.
All right, well, we did guarantee them an entire game. Overhead chop. And that's not a punish. That's a punish right there. Diabolical set. I see everyone going crazy. This is what we do to raise the player's prize pool in the OCE region. Jesus. Oh, crikey right now. It's going to be Fuzzy Muddy. He's looking to take this to the final round. That likes anime. And all right, it's gonna be Boof right now. He's trying to bring this back. This is some serious pressure. Some of the best pressure I've ever seen. And now he needs to find his way to that fatal blow if I've ever seen it. And he comes through with a spin. That's gonna be a one pain train to die down. And he's gonna do it, Chad. And this should be the end. Sorry, Chad, I passed out for 1 second though, but that's gonna be the end. And that is gonna be Boof with a 3-2 score. He is gonna be taking it home. And that is going to be it, though. And he comes through with a big fatality. And, guys, thank you so much for humoring me through my terrible accent, the things we do to raise the prize pool for OCE, and a big fatality to go with it. And airplane technology throws him right into the engine. 9 out of 10 dermatologists are not going to recommend that, Chad. And that is going to be now Boof going to losers finals just like that. And wow, it's been a great ride, Fuzzy Money. We hope to see you on the next one, and we've got to bring out the chicken.
¡Wilson! ¡Lo siento! ¡Lo siento, Wilson!
The bad news is we lost all of our viewers when we did that terrible accent. The good news is the OCE prize pool is continuing to rise, just like my weight on the scale, chat. We'll talk about that later. We've got to talk about this now. So, Fuzzy Muddy, you are all clear for takeoff. Thank you so much for playing today. We will hopefully see you on the next one. But coming up next, this is whittling down to our co-main event of the evening. It is going to be NZ Boof. He is going to be taking on Kia D Law. This is going to be your co-main event of the evening. 2 more to send us home. Who is ultimately going to be our qualifier for today? Chat, invites are out. Let's do the damn thing and let's go. And Osboss, I see you in the chat saying, I want to see what kind of relationship he had. I think it's just literally a chicken he saw flying by in a flood. Ooh, we left the cough. You got to warn me when you do that. What's up, by the way, Sean Roel? Welcome back to the chat. Styles in the building. And I see EU starting to wake up, man. Much love. All right, go ahead and send me those invites. Yeah, Boof, it's okay. Either Kia or Boof, go ahead and send me a fresh invite. It'll be good either way. We know how these servers go, Chad. This is going to be your co-main event of the evening. Boof and Kia, the winner, going to take on Demigimp, who's still awaiting us in grand finals. And yo, what's up, Nissan? Hey, you're just in time for losers finals, man. That sounds good, and that sounds A-okay where I'm coming from. Let's do it, Boof. Is that a fresh invite? Let's take a look, Chad. Let's go. I think we should be good to go. Yes, there is the invite coming from Boof. Yes, we are good to go. Oh, wait, no, I need one more. Boof, send one more if you can. People forget, man. And we've maintained an average of well over 100 on the YouTube side this entire run. And that Twitch number starting to creep up, though, towards the triple digits. And I got to say, this late at night, did not expect that. But the support for OCE and the support for the stream has been overwhelming. Truly, thank you guys so much for everything you do. I'm not used to commentating while the sun is not up, Chad. It's a bit of an interesting situation here, but we're good to go. Let's get Kia up in the house as well. There's the invite, and this is Losers Finals. The winner is going to take on Demigimp in our final match of the night. Let's get it. And Losers Finals, man, this tournament has absolutely blown by. How long have we been live? An hour and a half. That is crazy. We're usually live for like 2.5 hours. And Kia, by the way, once again has come in as the #1 seed 3 times. Is today the magic number? Kia's in the house. Boof is in the house. Gentlemen, start your engines. Let's go on AFK. Who is going to take on Demigimp in that big grand finals? Let's go find out. And by the way, so far, as of today's stands, we have raised $20 to add to that piggy bank, courtesy of Run to Music All Day. Thank you guys so much for getting us over the hump and making this a sizable prize pool for the winning players in that finale.
Darius, Centaur, Dark Cotton Colony.
Are you here to die like your
And
cousin
Losers
did?
Finals is locked, loaded, and ready to go. Shoutouts to everybody from the OCE region who has participated. The next event should be around this time on Thursday for the OCE region. Wednesday here for us in California. And general in North America. All right, Boof has had a very good run, though. Can he take it to Kia, though? This is going to be a very good test. I saw a lot of people in the chat talking about this one. I'm sure these two go back and forth. I would assume that Kia ultimately, though, does get the better of the end. But with that being said, Boof right now with a very big life lead. Overhead down 2. Cancel, though, avoids the rocket, and that is a very good start from Boof. This would be another upset if Boof is able to get it done.
Fight!
All right, Boof is looking alive here with the Milklander. By the way, coming out with the Darius cameo yet again, the tried and true patented combination of Boof. Once again, this is the co-main event of the evening. Ooh, that's a punish and a half. Kia saying thank you so much. Now Kia starting to wake up in front of our very eyes. Starting to put on the bomb squad here. Jumping good. Still pressing, still guessing, and now Boof again gonna take the lead. I wonder if this is a matchup thing. Homelander, these are two characters with some terrible armor, but very different buttons in the neutral. And Kia's gonna have to play a little bit of a bull in a Matador type match. Down 2 again. That should be a fresh combo. Able to make their way in. Down south is Kia. And Kia says, you know what? Rip it while you got it. Spends the fatal blow. And this should be basically a tie ball game, at least as far as this round is concerned. Laser beams coming out. There's a low, the double low. And Boof, what do we do from here? No punish. Kia trying to go for some set play. And Boof, this would be quite the feather in their cap if they're able to do it. Boof heading for the hills on this. Down 1 coming from Kia. And this is, no, not quite. The whirly bird, and that's gonna be Boof with the robbery. Are you kidding me? And the brutality.
Fucking diabolical.
That is a 1-0 score, and Boof already coming out swinging. He's saying, I'm warmed up, I am ready to go. Is he gonna make it to grand finals? This Homelander has been a one-man wrecking crew so far. And close to 200 watching around the world in live audience for our losers finals match. OCE region, stand up, let's go.
Kata, Darius,
1-0 gonna be your score, and Boof leading the charge on that. And Kia, by the way, we have seen no sighting of the Kung Lao, not as of yet. However, will things change? We will see. The winner of this ultimately gonna take on Demi Gimp. And yes, sir, FGC boy, this is going to be Boof versus Kia. This is Losers Finals. The winner of this is going to take on Demi Gimp in grands. Down 1, big combo extension or measure for your pleasure. 1 year and 6 months. I see you, Alan. Appreciate those numbers. And Kia, though, just has been a force with a Takeda pick. But it has been Boof who has able to rob them when it counts. Bit of a mix. It's all just coming out. So gotta go. W Stream Bait. Fern, you have yourself a great night or great morning. And thank you so much for the continued support. Much love, my man. Big forward 4 coming in from Boof. And that's a diabolical lead. Yeah, Ospa. See, the 8 ball agrees with me. You lose. I'm sorry. Just raw laser beams. He's gonna spend the fatal blow, of course, but it will not kill. Boof having a good round. But at the same time, Kia, I don't think that's gonna kill 1100 health, but wait a minute, we might be in for something here. I was not prepared for this whatsoever, chat. He might be dead. I think he's barely gonna be alive, though, yes. Laser beams on the way. And he goes in, but Kia ready at the front door to meet him there. And Kia starting to wake up. You do love to see the tit for tat kind of gameplay from both gentlemen. Yeah, Osmos, it's kind of like yes or no questions you have to ask. I think you kind of are, actually. I'm not sure how that thing works. Outdated technology. This Takeda, though, starting to wake up in front of our very eyes and says, do not press, do not pass. Shout out to Gandalf. All right, Boof. Ooh, gets caught out of the air, and Kia more than happy to pick that up. Hey, Boof right here. And Boof is in some big trouble. Kia says, you are not taking away my grand final spot. And Kia, the one-way traffic. There's the overhead, and this is Chippopotamus territory, but Boof is gonna have one more chance here. Goes for the diabolical dash. Love to see it. Doesn't get the mix. Oh my God, what is happening? Spend the fatal blow. Kill him now. Needs one more. There's the overhead, and he believed in it. If he would have blocked that, that would have 100% been the round, and a 1-1 score. We are all tied up. This is crunch time matches. We're getting some very good action coming out of Oceania. 1-1 is going to be your score. We are all tied up. Jesse in the chat saying he has lived, at least for now. And Pax saying all you had to do was block. Of course, hindsight is going to be 20/20. Nate's Revenge, what's up, man? That is going to be us finishing that one off, polishing it off, and Kia having a much more successful second game.
Takeda.
And if you guys have not heard of any of these players, now you have. Kia, one of the better players you'll see coming out of Oceania region. I believe that.
I get the sense you don't hear no one.
Boof is having a tremendous performance to go with it as well.
No one ever says it to me twice.
Winner here moves on to take on Demi Gimp. Let's get it. Down 1, ooh, to the overhead. Kia just not blocking that. And that is going to be some diabolical damage on the side of the Milk Lantern to my left, moving towards my right, or on my right, moving towards my left. Words are hard, chat. You understand, of course. Overhead again, and now Boof is putting one-way traffic, putting some belt to ass. Overhead again. Kia more than happy to spend that armor. And these two going at it, down one to stop the pressure, and a duck-eponymous on the side of Kia. This is far from over. I have a feeling that this has some Game 5 potential. I don't know, he's shooting at blanks here, though. No pickup from Kia. There's the overhead into the low. He's on the verge of taking the lead. Gotta guess right. The Jack's picking up the tab again. So where is the jail? I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. Double overhead. Kia with an up block there, and this is gonna hurt that. Should actually be close to the round, if not outright. Going to be the round. I think he's dead. Jay Lancer, welcome back for the second time today, man. How's your day going? Or how's your morning going? Or how is your night going? Much love, my man. And that is absolutely going to do it. Kia now back in the driver's seat. Booth, he had a lot of momentum coming out early. He's going to have to go back and dig deep and find some more. Low, good grab on the side of Kia. And Kia, whatever they didn't have in that first game, they have plenty of it in spades. This game now, there's going to be Booth waking up with some boutons. Going to take the lead and take some more. The Milk Lander Darius, is this going to start to become a thing, Chad? Looking for another mix, can't quite find it. Now trying to fake him out, Kia with another pickup. And I see a lot of cheers from Booth here on the Oceanic side of the chat. Hey. Nice. I see you, FGC boy. Saga in the chat as well. Ooh, this is going to be a juicy life lead. Surely would break away. Tries to go for the reset. Darius here to pick up some more damage. A bit of a drop from Booth. You don't like to see it if you're in the Milklander camp. And here comes Jax yet again. Slams him down, and Kia is pulling away. This is not going to be enough, but it's going to be damn near close. And once again, our co-main of the evening. No, Kia's going up. Is this going to do it? No. Good wake up. And that is going to be all she wrote. And Kia storms back with two very impressive straight wins. Good to go from Kia D-Law. Will need one more if they want to go to grand finals. Remember, only the top one is going to qualify for that season finale. This is our 5th qualifier. We have a total of 8. It's a Kia locked in on that first place mindset. You kind of have to be in this. I'll be perfectly honest with you. These guys going for the gold right here and right now. Winner is going to be moving on to take on Demigimp. Let's do it, Chad.
Darius, the hourglass.
Are you here to
All right, we are
like
going.
we
are flowing.
To avenge him, Homelander.
Sorry, Chad. Just got caught looking at my Discord. People forget, man. Let's get it.
Fight.
All right, 2-1 score for Kia. One more would cement them in grand finals. However, against Booth, it's not going to be that easy. Breaks the armor, does not get any mix out of the Darius cameo. Ooh, good pop-up coming from Booth. Booth with a tremendous life lead, though. He's got that Game 5 type of mentality. I like to see it. 1-2 into the overhead. Tries to go for the up-lock, blasts his feet. All right, Booth knows that this is a do-or-die situation, quite literally. Forward 4. This should be pretty much all Booth this round. Darius going to be providing no mix on that. He said, new Koth? No, Demi, I'll just send an invite to Demigimp. We're staying right here, no matter who wins. Kia D-Law is going to try to take the scenic route back to this round 1 win here in game number 4. And Kia, though, it's not over till it's over. Hold the phone. Good. All right, Kia. And this corner has been quite the oppressor. Overhead into the low, but that's going to be Booth. He's only down by 1 round. I'm telling you, Chad, I think we get that game number 5. I got to see it.
Fight.
Got to break away, says Booth. Does not want to even start to get any of that set play under wraps. Kia going to wisely take back their turn. Puts up the parry for a little bit too long. Longer than I would have expected. That's what she said, Chad. Appreciate the joke, but this is important stuff here. Now 1 to the overhead. That's a punish and a half, though. Kia trying to out-pizza the HUD a little bit on that bad boy. And what's the mix going to be from here? And he finds it, does Booth. Oh, this is good. This is good stuff from Booth. And there's the Darius again. If he gets this mix, I'm telling you, we're going to a game 5. Doesn't quite find it yet, though. People forget it. Another low. We are continuing to just add up the pressure. Ooh, that's a punish, though. Kia. Good defense from them. Wisely waiting for their opportunity. They're going to take full advantage of this. Good. Another low. 1-2 into the overhead. Tries to go for the fake out stomp. And I see some cheers for Booth. They're saying, grab this man, says Pags. Overhead. Tries to go for the parry. Not going to find his mark whatsoever. And this is going to be a race to the finish. 28 seconds left. Somebody's going to have to command. There's the grab. This should actually be close. Is Jax going to be in play? Yes, he is. This is Nah, is it gonna kill? He's spending meter. Hold the phone. This might be enough. I think it is enough. And Kia is gonna go on set point. 32%. Those are not rookie numbers, especially coming from Takeda. Boof, back up against the wall. By the way, Demigimp, we will be inviting you here. 1-2. Kia starting to put it on. Is it lock in or move to Canada? Low coming out. I see you, Demigimp. Appreciate you playing today. We'll see if we can get you that qualifier spot. Ultimately gonna be up to one of you three today. Overhead, not gonna find the mix. Darius getting sent packing. Good grab, says get off of me, good sir. We are not doing that today. Overhead, Boof. All right, this is some good momentum. Throws him, Darius gets the mix. Beautiful pressure. That will scale quite nicely due to the fact that it's a throw. Holy moly, overhead. Oh, the up block coming from Kia. Very good stuff. Very good veteran savvy from Kia, and they are trying to fully put this away. And Kia needs one more. Goes for the kick. Kia, and this should be the beginning of the end. He's got a break and does. One more chance for Boof. And he's gonna jump. Can he find it? He partially does. No meter though. Can he find the Darius mix? No, not quite. And Kia trying to blast his man to smithereens. He's got it. And we're going to a game number 5. Oh my God. He found it, chat. And Boof. And you can see it, Kia was already getting ready for grand finals. Boof says not today. And chat, we've got one final one for you. Who's going to grand finals? And one of the more hype match we've seen today, it's Kia D Law taking on NZ Boof. Only one can move on to take on Demigimp. What a set and what an event, chat. And I see we just cracked 100 viewers on the Twitch side. We're on triple digits on both platforms. Much love to everybody who has taken time out of your night and taken time out of your day to come hang out with us. And now it all ends here. We've gotten some good games 5, but this could be our best. Who ultimately will be moving on? And Alan, yes, 100 Heidi accounts. We do love to see it.
Takeda.
And Gudarao, I see you, all right. I see you, Gudarao. And this is the final one. May the best man win. It's Kia De La, and he's taken on the Milklander, NZ Boof. Only one gets to Demigimp, chat. And this is going to be the finale of our co-main event. We still do have grand finals coming up next. Goes for the stomp, and it's going to be Boof officially in the lead in the set. Going all sorts of crazy. There's the mix again. Boof is going up. What even is that? Overhead. Who even sent Boof to lower side? Shutter, can you check for me real quick? Because this man has been going off since he got to losers, I will say. However, against Kia, it's never going to be the Milklander looking mega oppressive. However, Kia, it's not going to be out of the woods now just for Boof. Not just yet. No punish. But Boof, you got to be very careful about how you do this. But if you're Kia, you need some action and you need it now. But that's going to be the round. And Boof goes on to set point.
That was the wrath of God.
Round 2.
What a set, what an event, and what a player base we are seeing. A huge shout out to every single person from the OCE region who helped make this a thing. And Kia, you've got to lock in now. There are no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Blasting him to smithereens, and here comes Boof, though, takes another sizable lead. And Kia, you gotta go. Down one into the overhead. Kia, good defense. Until it's not. Another grab coming from Boof. Kia, that life bar is melting in front of us. Okay. Overhead. And blasting him to smithereens yet again. Double overhead, triple overhead. Hang on a sec. And Boof, he can see the grand finals from here, but can he get there? Kia has to make something happen. Is Kia gonna go down again as the number 1 seed? He's gonna have to be close to perfect. Nice. And that's gonna do it, chat! That is gonna be it. Boof takes out the number 1 seed, Kia D Law, and Boof is going to grand finals. What a set and what a performance. And Kia, thank you so much for playing again. Hopefully we get to see you in qualifier number 6. Either way, you gotta bring out the chicken though. It is time to say goodbye to Kia.
¡Wilson! ¡Lo siento! ¡Lo siento, Wilson!
And that is going to be your set, chat. And Kia, you are all clear to head out, though. Boof, we are going to stay right here. We are simply going to invite Demigimp to the set. And remember, Demigimp's coming out of the winner's side. Okay, I hear you, man. I hear you. All right, Chad, so that sets up our grand finals. This is going to be the final set of the night. This is going to be Boof coming out of the lower side. He will be taking on Demigimp coming out of the winner side. Demigimp just needs 3 games, and if he wins, he is qualified for the finale. Invites are out. Let's do the damn thing. Thank you all so much for spending the better half of 2 hours with us. Let's make it hot for your main event of the evening. The winner of this goes to the finale. The loser has to come back and do this all again. Demigimp, let's get you back up in the chat. Let's see if you are bringing those goods. Let's go. And the final match, guys, the final match. It took us a while, but we were able to get here at long last. And a $330 prize pool for that finale. Remember, they don't get paid out today. You got to make it to the finale first, and what it is going to be an Omega Stack top 8. And we'll have more info on that as it comes up pretty soon. And Boof has had a very good run today, though. He has gone all the way through the lower side, took out the person who lost in winners finals, and now he has his eyes set on qualifying today. Demigimp, is today the day he gets it done, or is it going to be all Boof? And gentlemen, let's start those engines. Let's go to grand finals. Let's do the damn thing, and let's make it hot. FGC boy, I have to agree with you on that. Most certainly, Chad, grand finals, it is here. Let's do it. And currently for that season finale, once we have all 8 qualifiers, currently standing at $330. If anybody does want to donate to that season finale prize pool, you can do so right there. A lot of OCE talent is going to be locked up in that thing. Do not want to miss out on that. Let's go! Grand finals is here. Only the winner can qualify. The loser has to come out and do this all again. And Boof starting off hot and heavy. FGC boy, it could be a thing. It could be a thing. Hey. By the way, I've yet to hear any explosions here on my end, though. No fireworks, not just yet. Could be the cops cracking down. Could be that my headphones are set at full volume. Boof right now getting some damage. If he's able to reset this bracket, that would say a lot. Remember, Boof will need to win 6 games, and look at the pressure he's bringing with Darius. Another low laser beam. Double laser beam coming out, throws him all the way back down. And a big kick from Demigimp, though, says, you know what, let me lock in just a little bit. Can't imagine him spending that fatal blow, not quite yet. Flamingos and Rubber Ducky's gonna highlight the background. Can he find a punish on that? No, but does throw the shurikens. Good defense, and it looks like Demigimp, who has not played in about 45 minutes, though, it looks like he's starting to wake up. And trying to get the zoning pressure, though, slides into home plate, but there's gonna be the merry-go-round. And Demigimp goes down. Boof, though, says, I don't care if you're on the winner's side, I am getting this done.
Fight.
Hey, down 1 coming out, and a big DDT coming in. And Demigimp, all he needs is 3. Never gonna be that simple, and the tremor gonna whiff. Interesting to see, to say the least. Low coming. And Boof, by the way, has been quite the force here on the OCE side. Had to make his way all the way through losers. There's a nice grab. I am very impressed with Boof's run. Ultimately, though, this is the one that matters. It's all or nothing for this one. Demigimp comes in. Hey. And breakaway on the side of the Milk Lantern does not want to eat any more damage. And you can see it, though. Demigimp's kind of reaching a little bit. And now another big combo does not quite pop up as well. Can the Darius mix find him? And yes, it can! Oh my goodness, and Boof is painting his own version of the Mona Lisa. 1-2, you gotta spend the fatal blow! And he's going to let it rip just like me inside of an elevator. And Demigimp should be taking this round, yes sir. A very expensive round, I will be completely honest. And yeah, there's nothing to say about that one. That's gonna be a 1-1 score here in game number 1. All tied up, chat. Keep in mind though, Demigimp had to spend a lot of resources to make that work.
Fight.
The Oceania talent has been on full display, though. There's a double leg takedown coming out of Demigimp. Looks like he is really starting to get his bearings straight right in front of us, though. No punish. Oh, it is a punish. Hey. And once again, if you're on that YouTube side, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel. We do these events every single day, and sometimes even twice a day. We are here on July 4th. Happy weekend, going crazy. And now Boof really starting to put it on. Can he find the mix? No, yes he can! And Boof, he is his one-way traffic here. Plus frames. And that's gonna be the game, chat. Boof takes game number 1. Holy moly, man. Is it just his day? It looks like it, chat, but we're gonna give Demigimp still a minimum of 2 tries to bring this back. Of course, Alan, the events are good sometimes, not all the time. We delete the VODs the other time. And I see us on triple digits in both platforms, guys. Again, thank you so much for staying up late with us or waking up early with us. By the way, we have another event in what? 14 hours? Crazy. It is go time, chat, which of course means it is showtime. Demi Gimp, gonna see if he can get his berry strength a little bit on that one. Still coming out of that winner's side. Let's get you back to the action.
For the war you started.
And by the way, guys, thank you so much for supporting the channel. I saw Run the Music All Day drop a 20 bomb to support the channel. Banning coming through with a 5 bomb. And thank you guys again so much for helping us crack that sub goal for the 4th time today. All right. Reiko, in my opinion, the best character in competitive Mortal Kombat. I would put Homelander at about 3rd place, right behind Cyrax. Nice low. By the way, OCE does have a Cyrax player. Shout out to Dark Wolf. We got to get them back pretty soon as well. Laser beams. And it will be Demi Gimp, though, continuing to carry that torch. That is that lead here in game number 2. Laser beams still on full display. Trying to trip him up. You cannot zone with Homelander as Reiko. And this is going to be the fruits of Boof's labor starting to pay off. Yeah, that's pretty much the only one I know, Pax. That's the only one I know. Cracks the neck. Overhead. Double overhead. Got to be very careful, though. Demi Gimp, one more sequence from him, from either player, should be enough. Slides into home plate. And he's going to rip that fatal blow off like a Band-Aid, and Boof goes down. And Chad Boof right now on his heels yet again. Remember, he's got to find his way to a dramatic lead that way. Even if Demi Gimp starts to bring his way back into the fight, all he needs is about 1 or 2 more. And you can see it. Boof comes in with an overhead, not going to find his mark. Beautiful whip punish on the side of Demi Gimp. And only one is going to qualify for that finale. So far, Boof seems to have a lot of steam in his engines, but it's going to be Demi Gimp answering back almost immediately. Good. All right, we are going and we are flowing. A big overhead pressure coming from Boof. He takes the lead. Keep in mind, Demi Gimp does not have access to that fatal blow. He had to spend that pretty penny on that last round. Overhead. Ooh, good catch out of the air. Demi Gimp just walking right up into his fridge and taking this man's beer. This could be the beginning of the end. No tremor available, not just yet, and a nice overhead. This is gonna be chip out territory, and the Star is gonna get it done. Demi Gimp is saying this will not be one-way traffic. 1-1 gonna be your score. And Demi Gimp is 2 away from claiming this event. And Shudder, I'm saying though, Boof's a very entertaining Homelander to watch. It's with the Darius cameo. You actually gotta work for that mix. Not quite as easy as Pharaoh, I would say, but still, it is gonna be Demi Gimp getting that last one. Chad, back to the action. Let's do it. And by the way, shout outs to all 200 people watching around the world on the Twitch side, YouTube side, or that OnlyFans side. We love to see it. Back to the action, though. It is going to be Demi Gimp coming out with a little bit more momentum. Remember, whoever gets to 3, if Boof gets to 3, we reset this bracket. If Demi Gimp gets to 3, this event is over.
Don't worry. It'll be over.
And definitely one of the later events we do. I'll be perfectly honest, I did not expect an audience of this size. You guys have been absolutely incredible. Much love yet again. Ooh, and a big whiffopotamus, so you can see it. Demi Gimp's starting to reach just a little bit. Good. Pressure mounting. And oh, Demi Gimp not taking no for an answer. Shout out to the Tinder dates. And a bit of ground and pound though. Herb Dean not gonna wave him off just yet. And another DDT slams him on the dome piece. Good. And a little bit of, hits him with a little bit of just poison. And he's saying, do not zone with me, sir. You will not live to see another day. Demi Gimp trying to make him pay the iron price for that. A big whiffopotamus. Could have picked that up, though, if he's a little bit quicker on the draw. Overhead again. Double overhead coming on in. Another low. All right, Demi Gimp finds himself in the lead. Boof, though, gonna be lasering him right back. You gotta be very careful. As Socrates once said, don't play with it. There's gonna be a whiff. Demi Gimp's gotta break away, and he does. Slides right into home plate. This is gonna be some damage. He could have killed right there. Oh, Jesus, Chad, and that is going to be Boof. He is halfway to resetting this bracket. One more, he will take the lead. And Demi Gimp says, you know what? I think it's time I wake up. I am not losing this qualifier. I do not want to have to come back and do this again. Remember, it is only top 1. It is all or nothing. Oh, he says, you go this way, I'll be going home. Good laser beams. The zoning has been paying off for Boof in the best of ways. I will say, typically, Homelander, not a character I like to watch. I like what Boof's doing, but now I like what Demi Gimp is doing. What's going on, by the way, Daffy? Daffy, are you on late tonight? What are we doing tonight? What are we doing? Good. Overhead, that's going to be a huge whippopotamus. Boof, more than happy to spend his buttons on that and gets the mix. Spend the fatal blow. Why the hell not? Let it rip. Kill him now, says, oh, and he's dead. That's gonna be Boof absolutely taking this one to the dome piece. And a 2-1 lead, one more from Boof, and he would reset this bracket. Oh my goodness, Boof is having himself a run. A bit of a Cinderella story that could come out to be true. 2-1 your score. Remember, Boof, he saw himself go to a Game 5 with Fuzzy Muddy, and that could have ended his night right there. Able to survive, took out Kia, and now he's looking for his last Titan to conquer. FGC Boy asking the important question, saying, are you going to win this tournament today? Ultimately, going to be up to the Homelander to my right. What? Hello, hello? Okay, we're back. Why am I hearing myself twice? Hang on a second, chat. Let me try to fix this.
Do you have any idea how many soldiers I've killed?
I know you won't be.
What is happening with my microphone right now?
Round one.
What is this? Give me 1 second, chat. Hang on. I'm wondering if I blew my mic out or something. Hang on, chat. I'm sorry about this. I know it sounds crazy right now. Hopefully I can fix this. I'm gonna try to. Hello, hello. Sorry about this, chat. Demigimp looking good. Why does it sound so weird to me? I can like hear myself echoing in my head. This is strange.
Today's lesson.
Round two. Fight.
Sorry about this, chat. I don't know what's going on. It sounds weird to me. I've never had my mic do this ever, forever. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if we can sort this out. Why is it being like this? Hang on. And we're gonna see what we can get to. So it sounds weird but fun. I know I have no idea what's going on with my mic right now. I'm gonna try to call this action, but it sounds so strange inside my head. At the same time, this is gonna be Boof once again going all kinds of crazy. So early onset dementia, says Crush. Osspot says holy micro duck. And let's see it though. Demigimp, he's gonna spend that fatal blow, and he is gonna send us to a game number 5. What is this? Okay, we're back. We're good to go. Maybe not. Hang on, let me see. Wait, maybe we're not.
Finish him.
All right. I can like hear all the background audio. I have no idea what that's all about. Either way, chat, we gotta try to stay professional through any and all of this. So that's gonna be a game number 5 coming out. Ooh, I have no idea. That sounds so weird to me. I'm gonna try to fix it on my mic settings, chat. Either way, is this gonna be a reset bracket or is this gonna be all Demigimp? All right, are we back? How's it sound?
Dark. Living for it.
Why does it sound like this? Hang on a second, chat. Let me see what I can do.
For the war you started.
Shh. Don't worry.
Why is it doing this? I have no idea. Yeah, I can too, Shutter. I have.
Round one. Fight.
Hang on a second. Let me see what we can find out here, chat. Huh. All right, we're gonna try to fix that later. We gotta call this match now. It's a 2-2 score. Okay. All right. Big pressure we are seeing, though. I think I yelled too loud. It blew my mic out. I'm so sorry. I can't focus on the OCE region, but we're gonna try here. Boof trying to reset this bracket. He's well on his way. And we must have blown the mic out, but it's gonna be Boof blowing him out on this. Oh, and this sounds extremely odd. I think I know what the problem is. Hang on a second, though. All right, coming on in. And Pack saying you gotta reset this one. You definitely hear your ambience. Definitely on my phone speakers. I'm so sorry, guys. And yeah, I see you guys can hear all that. I hate that. That's what's going down. It's not that bad, babe. We can match. All right, I got you. Let's finish this thing, though. Overhead. Demigimp trying to end this right now. If Boof wins one more round. I know, I got you, Shutter. I got you. Not even that bad. All right. We're going to lock in then. Boof with another beautiful use of the mix. Nice. And Boof, if he wins this round, we're going to a reset. Demigimp tries to go for a grab. No punish on that. There's the forward 4. And now Demigimp in some prime position. There's going to be the tremor. This is going to be the round. We're going to a final one, Chad. And the winner of this is big implications here. I believe both gentlemen have their fatal blow. And I have no idea what the ambience. It'll be fixed after this stream, though. I guarantee it. The dream's coming out. Nice stand 1. Demigimp, though, officially back in the lead. Tries to go for the forward 4. He just dives right up in there. I know, Shutter. I know. It'll be fixed after this stream. Nice stand 1. And now we've got to break away. And there's a forward 4. Dives right up in there, Chad. And we've got some action. Cracks the neck. There's going to be the Darius. Can he find the mix? Yes, he can. Demigimp. What's it going to be? And he's got the Darius out again. He finds the mix, Chad. Breaks away. Demigimp would have to be close to perfect. There's the forward 4. There's the plus frames. There's the slot. He misses, though, with the tremor. And, Chad, we've got a reset bracket in front of our very eyes. It's not over. That is going to be now Boof with a 3-2. He's got to do it again, though. People forget, man. And that is going to be a bracket reset. It's not over yet, though. This is now going to be an old-fashioned first to 3. By the way, guys, I am well aware my mic is acting up. I have no idea why. Either way, let's go take a look at that replay. All right. It's still doing it, though. That is crazy. Why do we got the microwave technology on here?
Darius.
All right, let's get it go. Oh my goodness, this sounds awful. This sounds worse than it did before.
How many soldiers I've killed?
I know you won't be killing any others.
All right, Chad, this is a bracket reset we have here. Let's get it going. Very sorry about my mic quality. It will happen again. AI vibe. I know it sounds crazy. Either way, this is going to be now Demigimp saying, I want to win my tournament today. What's up, everybody? Okay. Throws it back down. And a nice double leg, but it's not going to pay off. Boof still at a heavy disadvantage. Good. Nice pressure we are seeing. Oh, shit. This is going crazy. The microwave, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Either way, I don't think it's going to be fixed this stream, though. It should be fixed on the next one. That being said, it is going to be Demigimp taking the lead.
Fight.
Absolutely diabolical stuff coming out. I got to focus on the match, though, chat. We got to go. This is a bracket reset here. That's 1. Throws it down, does Boof. What a match we have between these two warriors, I must say. Okay. So this Homelander is terrifying. I'm telling you, man. No, this is a demonic Homelander, to say the very least. I know, Ospas, he's very funny. Demigimp in the lead, though. Can he maintain it, though? Throws the bowling ball. Definitely not what he was working for. Nice. And the pressure guessing, the pressure going, and now this is going to be Demigimp. Can he get to that 1-0? Oh, that's a big whiff of Potamus, and that's Boof taking full advantage. This should be the round if he finishes it up correctly. The crunch, though, no cameo here. He's got to be perfect. Does Demigimp, but it's not going to happen. We are all tied up here, Chad.
Final round. Fight.
And yes, Chad, I am well aware my mic is all messed up right now. Hopefully it fixes it on the next run. And all right, these two have been scrapping tonight. The winner of this is going to be our fifth qualifier to join many other players from the OCE region. Okay. Crashes him back down. There's going to be the laser beams. Boof still trying to make this a thing. And if Boof were able, ooh, an up block coming his way. What's up, PB? Slams him down. Demi-Gibbon, this is going to be the game. Ooh, a bit of a drop to him. Wait a minute, he still has something to say about this. Goes for the grab.
I'm done apologizing.
And there's the Darius. Is that actually a thing? Yes, it is. Ooh, Boof showing me something here. I like what we got now. Nice. And there's the laser beam, but you cannot zone with this man. Through the bowling ball just for an insurance policy and a 1-0 score from Demi-Gimp. On the reset bracket, that is going to be it. I think I know what I did to make my mic sound like this. I just have to restart my computer, but we can't do that right now. We're in the middle of grand finals. We got to finish this up correctly. And that ambience coming through, that is disgusting, chat. I hate to hear it. Where is my noise gate at? Shutter, what other funny comment do you have to make? What other hilarious comment do you have to make, I should say?
Darius, night market.
Do you have any idea?
Oh my God,
many soldiers
I want to see how it sounds. It sounds crazy right now.
Round one, fight.
All right, did we fix it? Oh, I fixed it. I know exactly what happened. Oh, I know what happened. Chat, we're good to go now. Oh, I know exactly what happened, dude. My fat fingers, I swear to God. Oh, yeah, we're good to go. The bro turning into Dark Wolf before our eyes. Demi-Gimp right now leading the charge. And by the way, let me fix this. This is finals reset. Hey? Sorry about the mic issues, chat. It will happen again. Let's go. Nice pressure we are seeing. All right. Which one of these two is going to come out on top? And it's going to be all Demi-Gimp. Sorry about that, chat. I was just messing with my mic settings. I have no idea what led to that. We're good to go. All right, Demi-Gimp. Nice. Goes for the double leg takedown. And this will be Demi-Gimp with a 1-0 lead. If you get the 3, you win the event. Let's see if Boof can make this happen. I am very curious, to say the least. All right, we are rolling and we are going. Throws him all the way back down. Boof in the lead. Can he maintain it? Oh, he's going to maintain it and get some. And by the way, Render Color says, where's the MK1 at? I have no idea, man. We'll be sure to get some soon, but that's going to be all I'm sorry. That's going to be all Boof. He's only down by 1 round.
Final round.
All right, chat. We worked through those technical difficulties, and we did that together, or as friends, whatever you want to do. Nice. The lows on their way out, and it's going to be Boof, though, who getting tripped up. Throws him down. And the pressure mounting from here. Demi-Gimp being very stingy with this life lead and trying to extend it more measure for your pleasure. And trying to get that forward 4, but it's going to be all Zoner City coming from this Reiko. Do not zone too long with Homelander, though. You will not live to tell the tale. Good. He tries to dive right up in there, but we're going to be blasting the smithereens. And Chad, this is going to be the game. And now Demi-Gimp on a 2-0 score. And he needs one more to send this home.
Reiko wins.
And he says it's so GG. You never know, dude. I'm very curious to see if Boof can make this a thing. And Pax is already saying the dream is dead. You never know, though. But NZ Boof has had a tremendous showing regardless. Let's see if we can cheer this man on and see if he can get to the promised land. And Pax says he thought he won the set. You remember, if you reset the bracket, you got to come out and win it.
Homelander, Tremor, Darius, the Hourglass.
All right, let's get this show on the road. Shout outs to all 200 people in the building. Much love.
Don't worry. It'll be over soon.
Is this going to be the final one? Let's find out and let's call it together, or as friends.
Fight.
All right, hang on one quick second. Oh, Jesus. All right, slip. Yeah, everyone's asking me to commentate Evo. Meanwhile, I got a voice like that. Crazy work, Chad. Let's go. 1-2. Demi-Gimp, though, might be celebrating a little bit early on this bad boy. Coming on in. And the whirly bird, and Boof getting absolutely tripped up. This is some damage, and Demigimp, I wonder if Boof literally did blow his wad on that last one. On that last set, because this has been all Demigimp, and he is on event point. One more, and this is over. I will say Boof had a tremendous lower bracket run, but the dream is in fact dead if he loses this one round and one game. Hey? And it looks like Demigimp, though, is just going to be waking up in front of our eyes. What's up, by the way? Big Awkward's in the chat. What's up, Shutter? Because why is Demi jail? I have no idea, man. I have no idea. No ASMR, no ASMR. We're not doing it, chat, but I'll tell you what we are doing. Demigimp is one combination away from ending this event and becoming our 5th qualifier. Boof is gonna have to be perfect. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, but that life bar slowly starting to drain, and there's a grab. Hold the phone. We could have something here, chat. Let's see. And wait, one more. That's all he needs. And that is gonna be your event, chat. That is gonna be your qualifier, and look at the pop-off coming from Demigimp. Definitely well-deserved and well-earned. That is going to do it. And that is gonna be Demigimp becoming your 5th qualifier. A huge congratulations to him. And now, Boof, we'll see you on the next one. Hopefully that run goes well, but we've got to bring out the chicken, my man.
¡Wilson! ¡Lo siento! ¡Lo siento, Wilson!
And that's your event for today, chat. A huge congratulations to none other than Demigimp. He came out here, had to battle some adversity, but ultimately was able to take it. Congratulations to OCE's own Demigimp. He is our 5th qualifier. We are going to try to get another qualifier up this week. It should be coming out early and often. Either way, guys, thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for being here. Why does that look like that? Never again. Never, never that. Chat, either way, that is your event for today. Thank you so much. We'll be live in about 14 hours with another event. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the action. Other than that, congratulations to your champ, Demigimp. We'll see you in the finale. Other than that, you guys stay safe out there. Celebrate that 4th of July happily. And if you're on the other side of the world, you guys have a blessed Sunday. Until then, we'll see you guys in the morning or the afternoon for you. You guys have a tremendous day. Take it easy. My name is Vape Coach, and we will see you later. Much love, and bye-bye now. Take it easy, guys.